You can talk about it because you kind of commissioned it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm here with some fellow fans. Can I get your name and can I get some background on this wonderful painting I'm seeing here?
My name's Ted Compton. I'm from Terre Haute, Indiana, and been a fan ever since like 91, 92, and love the entire family. I dragged my wife into it. She married into it, and she's not quite as obsessed as I am. But
I'm Amelia Vallely Compton. But I have become a fan, definitely, with Ted's love for Michael Jackson. I work with an individual at Baszler's Market. He used to work at Disney, and for Ted's birthday a couple years ago, I wanted him to draw a portrait of different Michael Jackson pictures, and then I had him put our wedding song that we danced to at our wedding on it, so that kind of made it significant
Michael Jackson.
to both of us. And then the artist Jim Shepard, who drew the original one, took a picture, and then we're hoping to give this to Prince Harrison.
Giving this one away, but I got a bigger original, so it's okay.
Very cool. I hope they get it. I hope you get to see them as well.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It was fun anyway. Made me feel like a celebrity.
I never can say goodbye, yeah. I can't sing if my life depended on me. I actually have singers in my family. Little tea about myself. What's up, George? Thank you. Yes, please hit the like, sub, do all those things that help push the videos in a more profitable direction. Serena, thank you for tweeting this out earlier. Always appreciate it. What's up, K? K2. Oh man, no, it's not Michael, it's Miguel. Oh my gosh. And Brittany. So I'm sure you guys noticed I have been MIA. Only from this channel. I was very much on YouTube. Craziest summer ever. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing because it's like late in real life. Not honestly though, even though I could take my time, my partner is missing. So oh thank you. I'm in theme of the This is Thriller. King of Popcorn celebration. We'll definitely get into that. But I got this t-shirt from the estate. You're not gonna believe me, but I think I paid $5 for this thing. There was some weird day where a whole bunch of Michael Jackson t-shirts were $5. I lost my ever freaking mind. I brought whatever I could. This is like, I want to say 14 years ago. I never saw this. I never saw this again. And I love this because when I was little, which is in the 80s, I was little, like not little like a toddler, but like the t-shirt would never fit. So I'm like, I get to live my childhood all over again. And nothing beats the classic. This is a Michael Jackson iconic font and cover art. So we are talking about the hold on. There we go. We are talking. Oh, snap. What's up, Danny? What's good? Missed you in these Peacemaker streets, even though low key, Peacemaker is a little raunchy for me. I'm just like, I was about to throw in the towel, but they were like, no, the worst of it is over. So, getting back to what I was saying earlier. So, I am online, but I'm under Gadgetrish. Surprisingly, this unforeseen YouTube, I'm going to call it miracle, happened under the umbrella of DC. Now, if you guys know me, I'm Team Marvel with honorable mentions to Superman, Batman, right? Whatever. But I'm Team Marvel. I love them both, but if I had to pick one. So anyway, thanks to people like Danny and stuff, I really got to enjoy being in the new DCU, which kind of kept me from being on this channel. Not that it matters. It has been quiet for the 3 weeks I wasn't here. It has been so quiet. I'm like, what? But yeah. Oh, congrats to your new job. But yeah, what's up? It's been interesting. Like, honestly, I need to figure out how's everything going to be when all the channels running. They're not all running. And so to be honest, I won't say who, but someone in my family, which I never thought would say this, wants me to quit my job and go for this full time. And I'm like, where are we generating a month of expenses when I make barely 50 cents a day on YouTube? So I don't know. I'm praying for some type of guidance, because I never thought this person would say. They were like, yo, I think if you would put 100% in, you got this. And this is like someone in my family that is not like that. They're always grounded. They're always like, they're not a dreamer at all. So I don't know how to respond to that at all. Like, but we'll see. Man, I'm working on it. I'm still like low-key thinned out. It's been a lot. It's been an awesome but hectic summer. So at least everyone's alive and well, and that's all that matters. So we are definitely talking about MJ's birthday weekend and beyond. Awesome things have popped up. Not a lot, but enough to make me feel like, okay, it's been quiet for a minute, but we are about to have a good old time if you live in either New York or California, because that's a majority of the stuff is at. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Because on my other channel it's harder because men dominate the comment space big time. Danny, thank God, helps me when I fumble, because I do, especially not being in the DC world at all. But I have to, if you guys have not seen the new Superman, it is now available on streaming services, or just go see it in the movie theater. I really like that one a lot. Very, very hopeful. It's my kind of stuff. But anyway, what up, lady? What up? Yeah, I honestly missed y'all. There's so many times I wanted to go live, but some of my lives be like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. It's crazy. But I was like, even though I have done some late ones with y'all, like I don't know where I could draw the line here. What's up, Kim? By the way, happy Michael Jackson Day week to everybody. I noticed through your social media, some of you guys are headed to destinations, and some of you guys are packing, and some of you guys, it's awesome. It's awesome to see like what everyone's doing. Shut up. Stop it. Thank you. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Always look forward to your streams whenever I can catch some. No, listen, Danny gets the ride or die of the year on Gadget Trish. We'll be up to like 5 in the morning, and Dan will be there sometimes. That's crazy, which is awesome. It's a different, right? Vegas, all right. You know what's crazy? I still don't know where I'm going to be. From what I know, I will be here, tri-state area, but New York has more than one thing going on. We have multiple things, and here's the bad news for me. I'm on call for work. I'm supposed to be on vacation. I'm supposed to be on vacation right now. And I think these are some of the reasons why my relative is like, you just need to quit your job. Meanwhile, no one in my family is rich enough to say, oh, Trisha, I'll spot you. But I get it. because it's like it messes everything up when I can't do what I gotta do. But this is one thing I'm the kind of person I do everything by instinct. My instinct is I eventually I'm going to have to quit my job, but not quite yet. I need to definitely be I have to be making a lot more than what I'm making to pull that trigger. But to all the other YouTubers out there that I've seen do it from the ground up, it takes a lot to like be able to like cut the cord from your job. So I don't know like how I admire everyone who's figured it out, because it takes a lot. It takes things like Patreons and products, and it's a lot. It takes a lot. And I'm just like, I admire the ones who did it. It's not easy. Ah, that's awesome. Can't wait to see your Vegas fit. Kim always has something customized for the Vegas birthdays every time. Facts. I'm here to comment of Trisha by the boy. That was crazy. So y'all know I do fall asleep on this channel, but on Gadget Trish, it's way, way worse because the lives are much longer. I'm coming from work. You know, it's tough. And so and I think Danny seen me fall asleep at least twice. Thunderbolts had to be the worst though. Like I was out, like done. I'll be in Gary Thursday. It'll be my first time there. That's why I opened up with Gary. I don't have a favorite place to be for Michael's birthday. I know where to be each time every time I go, I know where I should be. If I could afford to be in Gary, I would have been in Gary for Michael's birthday. Just the money's not there. A lot of you guys have expressed how upset you were about that, but I'm just going to keep it real. Everyone's struggling, and I get it. But the minimum, like the videos, share the videos. Serena tweets the videos. Like she let the people know, hey, Trisha's going live. Those help push it out to the algorithm, so some of the money can come from Google. If you guys want to get some of the merch I own, hit up that Amazon storefront. I know it's a couple of cents here and there, but if you get enough people, like if you want some Funko Pops, say, you know what, let me go to Trisha's storefront. Super stickers, super chats, all these things help. And eventually we're going to have memberships, but I need you guys to figure out, what do you want for that memberships? Do you want watch parties? Do you want, discussions that I can't discuss on YouTube for, certain reasons? But I'm definitely going to provide more services to you. Just let me know what those services are. But yeah, my goal is to do is this relative sets and quit my job and do this full time. I was like, that's something my mom would say. That's why I was just like, that's so random they said that. But it's encouraging because that means my family's starting to see the hard work, and that's always awesome because my mom was actually my biggest cheerleader. And now it's my baby brother, but it wasn't my brother who said quit. It was someone way older and, like I said, way more grounded. And I was like, what? I'm feeling I might be in Vegas next year. Okay. I don't know where I'm going to, like, even next year. Okay, if I had a dream setup. Oh, shoot. Thanks. Yo, Dan, thank you. I believe in you, Trisha, with being a streamer. It's not if I'll be a punk rocker. Yes, I am. Thank you. That's my song of the summer, because I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, you're gonna make me cry. Ugh. I promise to be on my best behavior with my emotions. Oh, I forgot my thought. But if I had a dream situation, I would be in Gary for 2 or 3 days, fly over to LA to King of Popcorn, and fly back to New York because the Jacksons are coming to my area. So let's get into this breakdown. We got to get into this breakdown. Man, so far I'm not lying. You guys know sometimes I can't say I lie, but I omit the truth. But I promise you, as of now, I'm legitly in New York. I don't have one thing booked. The money this year was just not there. And actually, I'm in the worst financial situation because I haven't had a raise in a minute, like more than 2 years. But the rent has gone up like 3 times already. And now I have to come up with an additional deposit because every time it's a long story, but I have to come up with money that I just don't have. And so for me to go on these trips, unfortunately, I can't recoup the money from the social media side. So to give you an idea, for me to do like King of Popcorn, and this with me flying in and out, minimum is still $1,200. The ticket $700, and then sometimes I'll get a flight here free in there, but usually like I gotta pay. Sometimes like the last one, I believe I paid for my flight. I think it was like $1,100 to $1,200 just for me to fly in, fly out, and then remember the Ubers are like 100 to 150. So it's a lot of money to keep pushing that out. Now, normal Trisha will be in New York 3 years. And then I will go to either Vegas or California for year 5. But then at the time when we were doing the whole Cali thing back to back, I legitly did have the money. I had a lot of money, a lot of blessings, even on the social media side. It was a good pocket of years. And then like this year was the complete opposite. So I was like, what could you do? So I'm being honest, moving forward, if YouTube doesn't fund the trips, I can't go on the trips. I did get a new job offer, but unfortunately it wasn't going to be enough for me to be able to keep popping money out like that. I would have to be minimum 6 figures to be able to support flying in and out like that all the time. So we'll see. I'm in New York. These are not bad problems. I'm in a city that never sleeps. That is true. New York legitly never sleeps. So we're good. Oh, that's what's up. I feel like Gary is going to be the hotspot. That's why I open up with Gary. Vegas is also a great Michael Jackson spot. And honestly, New York is the worst for the birthdays. It just is. But we do have someone that's going to bring some happiness. Well, some people are going to bring some happiness to the tri-state. So I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. The only thing I could say on my side, I need to be more consistent with all the channels. I have to figure out how to keep them all running. I think I figured it out over the summer, like how I want to go about them. And like this channel will probably be lives 90% of the time. And we will be back to weekly content probably starting next week, to be honest with you. And with Gadgetrish, I struggle because I could easily make that like watch parties, but I want to expand it to gadgets. And I'm still working on shooting schedules. And, I think the first chunk of money that's a profit, I need an editor so bad. You have no idea. Green is the new lean. Right now it's shorts, but I might bring in some lives. And then Mirrors of My Mind is supposed to now be like a weekly video post. I think the only downfall is I still don't have my 9 to 5 is still like this. And I just need it to be like this. Like I went from having minimum 4 to 5 days off this week to like, I'm lucky if I get 2. So it's so weird, but you don't want to complain because nobody like really has jobs right now. So you're like, at least I have a job, but it's weird. Trisha, you are so right. Cause almost didn't go to Gary because the cost of the hotels, and it was 2 days. I'm staying with my sister now, cutting down on costs. Yeah, Gary surprisingly is not as cheap as Vegas. The irony of that, I think, because it doesn't have a lot of commercial setup like Vegas, it turns out to be like about an expensive trip. Last time I went to Gary, I was with the sisterhood. We all shared a room, and it's affordable that way, but it just didn't turn out that way. It's just there's certain trips I have to be like with a pool of people to afford that. Gary's one of them. I would love to see MJ1, and if I do go to Vegas next year, it would be my first time going to Vegas. Well, it's good to know that if I do a destination birthday, to maybe head over to Vegas next year. Yeah, the inflation sucks. Is crippling me. It is crippling. I heard from a friend that the Con Edison is double in certain states. Like, I think Jersey's one of them. It's mind blowing. I'm just like, huh? Like, everybody just be wise with your money. As much as I love to promote these events, make sure your rent, Con Edison, your bills are paid, and you're good. Yeah. Yeah, get goes up every year. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm in Vegas right now, Tracy. What a flex. That's what's up. Am I going to any of the Jackson events? It depends on my job. So, like, I'm grounded, but I'm obligated to work until Saturday. Then I'm supposed to be free. Like, I'm supposed to have at least Sunday and Monday off. But the bulk of this stuff happens way before Sunday and Monday. I'm pulled in 3 directions. I want to go to MJ the Musical. I also want to go to the DJ Spinner event we're going to talk about in a second. And I also want to go to Renee's event. Now, financially, DJ Spinner is the best option for me, but the downfall is it is super far from my house. So it's like, I'm probably going to have to Uber home, which is like the cost of MJ1 ticket. So in other words, I don't know where I'm going to be. And I mean, being honest, I'm tempted to do a live with y'all and just say, the heck with it. I don't know yet. Offhand, I don't have any plans for events yet. The money's not quite there. Because no matter where I go, it's money. Because I was like, oh, Brooklyn's too far. There's no way I'm going to be on the subway that late. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. So I was even thinking about going to that Michael Jackson restaurant that's in the MJ Fangirls book. There's a Japanese restaurant. It's $100 for the thing I want to go to. So I was like, might as well see the end of the musical. Oh, what's thanks, Kim? I just know that the Gary came out with the plans earlier. I may have made plans to Gary instead of Vegas. I feel they were a little sneaky on it. Well, I get what you're saying, and honestly, that would have had to be announced a little earlier for you. And it's crazy. We'll definitely talk about the Vegas. I'm gonna call it Vegas Gate. It's been a weird year with the Jackson everything. The biopic setback, of course, the biggest issue and loss is losing Tito Jackson. It changed everything. And of course, you want to give the family that grace to grieve, to take a time out, to take care of whatever comes with losing family members. It's been a weird year. And then the estate's been quiet, and the YouTuber's been quiet. Like, the only person that's really posting is MJ Fangirl, like really posting. If there's anyone else posting like long form content in the Jackson space, let me know just in case I'm overlooking you. But at least on my timeline, MJ Fangirl is the only girl that comes up with long content. In this drought of everything. But I don't know where I'm going to be. You guys have a bigger chance seeing me online on Michael Jackson's birthday. So if you guys have ideas or what to do on that day, let me know. Yeah, because as long as I'm on call with work, I can't do anything. Yeah. Vegas is built for tourism, yeah, with all kinds of discounts and perks. Oh, heck yeah. Vegas is the only time I can go get a room by myself, and it's just like, it's so affordable. And it's a nice hotel. I stay at the Lexar Hotel. I get that suite with the tub. I always make sure I have an extra bed just in case one of my friends do want to come stay with me. And I'm living my best life. That's the only time you ever see me live in my own room. Otherwise than that, I'm always on the floor because I have this issue sleeping with people. Like, I won't even sleep with my own mother. I don't know why I have this issue sleeping with people. Now, if you my boo thing, that's a whole different story. But TMI, the point is, I don't like sharing beds with anybody. I would say the only, like, I will sleep with my sister though, but that's because we grew up that way. So my sister, my boo thing, if I'm with someone, and that's it. No one else. Well, I used to sleep with my cousins, but my grandmother. So I have most of my cousins are boys. One day we're in Chicago, and my grandmother saw me sleep in the bed with my cousins. When I said she lost her freaking shirt, she was so upset. She was like, "You can't sleep with them anymore. You're an adult." For the record, I never touched my cousins in any kind of way sexual at all. But I guess she just went into like some weird, why are you sleeping with your cousins kind of thing. But my cousins are like my siblings. So, I mean, I used to sleep with all my siblings, my brother, my sister, and these male cousins. My grandmother was, "Oh my God, you're an adult. You can't do it." So I say all that. If you are not my cousin, my siblings, I ain't sleeping with you. So I don't do well with sleeping with like my friends, or I just don't do well, or other family members that are not those people I mentioned. So I don't do, that's why I prefer my own room, because I was like, no, I can't share a bed with anybody unless you're my cousins. Well, honestly, I don't sleep with my cousins anymore after that whole meltdown my grandmother had. I think this meltdown happened like, I'm going to say 15, 20 years ago, because it had to be before my cousins were married. But it was a hot mess. TMI. Applying for jobs in 2025 is crazy. I'm trying to get out of working at Walmart. It's a job. So yeah. So I've been looking for a job since January. And like I said, I did get an offer, and it's actually respectable. But if I'm going to take care of my family to the level that I'm taking care of them, I need like minimum 6 figures. So I'm responsible for basically everything my mom was responsible for, without getting into details. And the money goes so fast now. It goes so fast. So I'm just like, huh. Shout out to all the parents out there, or people that take care of people. I know some of you guys are taking care of your parents. You're in a different season in your life. Yeah, taking care of people is expensive. Not alone yourself. It's like, it's hard by yourself, but other people, shoot. I'm lucky and blessed with my side job to help me with making money. I love doing research on side jobs. Yeah, well, that's what I was looking for. And it's funny, I was talking to somebody. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for work. And the person offered me a job. Now, the bad news is it conflicts with the other side jobs. Like, so let's say I'm working for shoes. So in our world, so if I work for Prada shoes, I can't work for no other shoe company. So I could work for bags, but I can't work for shoes. So unfortunately, the offer was in something that conflicts with the current job. The only reason why I don't think I'm going to take it, because my current job, even though I have some restrictions sometimes, they're still really cool. Like I remember I had to do a video for Fantastic Four, and I told my boss the truth. I said I had something to do for social media. She said, not a problem. As long as you don't charge them for the hours that you're doing something else, they're fine with it. And it's hard to find jobs like that. So I'm looking for a side hustle or a really well-paying full-time job in the realm of what I do. So I have to be specific. When you ask God for stuff, you have to be specific, because sometimes you'll get something that has nothing to do with like I'm not gonna like this job. Yeah, heck yeah. You guys are so good to each other. Is this year a special anniversary for Michael and his family? No, but I think the passing of Tito Jackson is making people realize that that family needs to be celebrated. And it's a great year in terms of celebrating the Jacksons this year, but a lot of us weren't financially prepared for it at all. So I just think the world's waking up, and there's like on Twitter the other day, there was a tweet saying, name a celebrity we owe an apology to, and of course Michael Jackson was one of the top people. Like, yeah, like we owe their family an apology, because then they got lumped up into stuff that had nothing to do with anything. So first you have the fake the fake allegations on Michael, and then you lump up the whole family with this, and to this day don't still have proof. Make it make sense, bro. It's weird. And I talk about this all the time though, like, but the people who do have proof, you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. It's like, okay, no comments to that. Yes. Yes. Gig is so funny. So it's like kind of like fall weather right now. So she's a furry dog. So usually, I guess because of her fur, she doesn't go under the blanket. The other day, my blanket was heavy, and all you see is this little head come out. She was so cold. But I'd rather be cold than the heat wave. It was so hot in here this summer. Oh, I am a merchandiser. I work for a temp agency. It's usually good money, but the whole inflation thing has been a problem. And like I said, we haven't had raises to reflect the changes. So at one point, they were one of the highest paying companies, and now like not so much. But the pay's decent. We'll see. I don't know. It's one of them things like I'll be like, I don't know. Like I know something needs to change, but I don't want to act out of fear. I want to act with purpose, and I want to be grounded when I make any decisions. Like jobs are so hard to get right now, so you want to make sure, like if you jump ship, you're making the right choice. Period. Thank you, George. Michael Jackson website. Thank you. Hey, what's up? So yeah, so I wanted to give a shout out to TJ Jackson. Now I was hoping to go to this event because I do have one flight free. My cousin's milestone birthday was on the same day. So I end up just staying there. You know how I am, families first. And milestone birthdays are huge in our family because we don't celebrate every year. We celebrate every 5 to 10 years. I think for younger people, we celebrate every 10 years. And for older people, we celebrate every 5 years. You understand what I'm saying. But the point is, I couldn't miss it. And then my younger cousin was like, oh, she gave me the date for this birthday almost a year ago. She was like, oh, I'm doing a party, da 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 da. Like, in other words, don't book your Jackson stuff because she knows almost every August I'm gone. So shout out to my cousin who outsmarted me because usually I'm like, sorry, I booked my trip. And she's like, not this time. I know how to get Trisha. Well, so far we talked about nothing. I'm so chatty. I haven't been here in 3 weeks. All your posts and videos reflect good business, and brand awareness. Not surprised about the background and merchandising. Oh yeah, my job's a lot of marketing. It's a lot of marketing information. Like, so let's say, again, I don't work for Prada Shoes, but we're just picking Prada Shoes. So let's say the clients are saying, hey, we want vegan options of Prada Shoes. Then I would tell the company that hired me, hey, people are looking for vegan options, da da da. These are the styles they're looking for, this, that, and the third. Or if there's a trend that I could jump on, I could, you have to write a proposal on how to, like, it's kind of cool, but it could be a bit much because I'm not corporate, I'm more retail with corporate entities to it. So honestly, if my job's ever watching my posts, I would love to expand to working at home. I think I could I would still do field work, but I would prefer to be 60% home and 40% field if my job's ever watching this. It would just make my life a whole lot easier. Because most of my supervisors do work from home, but I don't know if I'm on the list to ever work from home. The whole Jackson family deserves respect, love, prayers, and support, even if you're not a fan supporter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even though it's been a quiet year, I've noticed a shift with the family and people recognizing them and giving them their flowers, and I hope it continues going in that direction. Even with I think it was TJ Jackson has a Instagram and YouTube page here, and I'm under the Instagram umbrella, and someone had mentioned that, like, your family deserves more. And of course, TJ is very humble about how he responds to stuff like that, but the Jacksons do deserve so much more. So much more. And I hope it just keeps going in that direction of giving them their flowers, being supportive. When they have concerts, show up. Again, if we're not asking you to fly to every show they do, but if they have a show in your area, even if you're on a budget, just get the seats in the back. Just fill up that arena. Have you been seeing all the stuff the city of Gary is doing to prep? I haven't seen it all. I'm aware of the mural. There's going to be a big mural, not unveiling, but like something going on there. I don't know the breakdown. That's the bad news. Maybe if Tori can make it, maybe she can fill in some of the blanks. That's funny. What's up, Eric? Eric is so awesome. I know Eric from this channel, but he's also on Gadget Trish. You guys are up late for a Monday night. I ain't mad. But then again, maybe it's vacation for some of you, because I'm supposed to be on vacation and I can't go. But I love you too. Listen, Eric was with me on Gadget Trish when it was just me and Eric, right? So we used to do watch parties. Eric would see me fall asleep as well. It would just be me, Eric, and Gigabyte the dog. And I started doing the Superman movies, and thank God that's when the channel changed for the better. Oh my gosh. Even though I don't have like a big group like here, but literally it'd be me, Eric, and Gigabyte the dog. So we're past 3 people. It's like, yay. Now we got Danny up in the building, some other awesome people. Yeah, Superman changed everything. We all wanted to see you no matter what channel you're on. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, man. It's so weird though. Like the MJ fans have one different energy, Marvel fans have a different energy, Star Wars, like everyone has a different energy. I don't have a favorite though, so don't ever ask me who's my favorite. I don't have a favorite. You guys all have a, it's all different. I want to play is this a clip? Yes. I want to play a clip of TJ Jackson honoring his dad, and we'll come back in about 2 seconds. You think I would have had this queued up? Of course not. All right, here it goes.
To Expo Center this weekend.
The Tunes and Spoons Chili Fest is a 3-day festival with food, music, and a lot of family fun, but it also has a bigger purpose. News on 6's Madison Jones explains.
The stage is set and the chili pots are simmering. Tunes and Spoons is bringing big music and big flavors to Claremore, all with the goal of supporting long-term recovery after last May's tornado.
Look at this. He went big.
A first-of-its-kind event in Claremore with big heart behind it.
This is one of my father's, brainchilds.
TJ Jackson is the son of Tito Jackson, one of the founding members of the Jackson 5. Tito moved to Claremore in 2023.
Tito found peace in Claremore, Oklahoma. And we're talking about a rock and roll Hall of Famer.
I haven't been to Oklahoma much in my life, but the last couple times I've come, I've seen exactly what my father fell in love with.
The town his father loved hit by an EF3 tornado in May of last year. Long-term recovery is still ongoing.
If you know Tito, it hit him hard.
Moved to action, he started the Music Giving Hope Foundation and began planning the event, sadly passing away in September of last year.
As the Jackson 5, we learned from an early age, watching them, how impactful music is.
The event features big names in music, including 90s country band Diamond Rio, headlining this evening. A night Claremore won't soon forget, all born from Tito's desire to see Claremore rebuild and heal.
I just want people of Claremore and Oklahoma to know that my father was one of you guys, and he loved and treasured you and your land.
The event runs through Sunday and it's free. All proceeds from VIP passes goes directly to the Music Giving Hope Foundation. Reporting in Claremore, Madison Jones, Oklahoma's own News on 6.
So I got that clip from the Tito Time 15 Instagram. There's a big chance there'll be other Tunes and Spoons going on in the future. I remember Prince gave a shout out to TJ saying, I hope to go next year. So that's something to look forward to. Like I said, my cousin was like, you better be at this party. So, and she claimed it. So it is what it is. You and Toy should plan for a watch party for the Cobra Pride. Oh, so we're still doing that. Right now, everyone's being quiet because, with the exception, well, some of us will be at home, but the majority will not be home. So everybody's just preparing for their trips. But you know what's going to be interesting? This might be the first time that we're all in different places. So what I might do for next week is have a recap of the Michael Jackson Day events. But for example, let's say I go to the roller skating party. I'll talk about that. Or someone goes to Renee's thing. Somebody can talk about that. So we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll have one guest from each thing represent what they did. Somebody who went to Gary. First of all, I got to figure out who's going where. I think Kim is going to Vegas, so maybe Kim can represent the Vegas crew. I'll keep you posted to see, like, if you guys are interested in sharing your experiences. I think I can have up to 9 people, or I might have to have some people in certain segments, and then, get down, let the next group of people come in. But I would like to hear from other people in the community about their Jackson family experiences, especially when people traveling in this era is like a flex, because it's expensive. It's like, if you're traveling in 2025, even I'm like, that's a flex. If I make it to any events, I might do a live from there. I just don't know what's going on with work. And yeah, I didn't see that coming because first they approved the time off, then something happened. And then I try to get coverage, and now there's not coverage. I don't know. I hear they're continuing Tunes and Spoons for a couple of years. I'm looking forward to next year. I think we should make that a goal to try to make it to that. And hopefully all the brothers will be in the future Tunes and Spoons. That would be really great. That would be really great. But again, give them grace. They're still dealing with their own stuff. So in time. My goodness, this second generation, the way they keep their parents' legacy alive is just touching. Like, wow, right? And it's so cool. 3T has their own legacy as well. Please say, y'all, as a matter of fact, definitely next month, I want to do a watch party of the Hector Bourgeois concert of 3T when Hector saw them in Europe. I definitely want to get back on track to weekly lives with you guys on my main channel, Gadget Trish. I don't have to do lives every day or every other day. Now just once a week. So I'm like, oh, I have time to come back. So definitely. All right. So Kim is representing Vegas. And I'll get back to you guys about the other, where everybody else will be and how this will be broken down for a recap. Hope to be, yeah, we got to go to Tunes and Spoons next year, man, for sure. Thanks Assad, appreciate that. So small merch alert and a shout out to a very special YouTuber. So thanks to MJ Fangirl, we now know that Shoe Palace has some. You guys are kidding me. You guys are. This is awesome. Thank you. What the hell? It's the most super chats I had in one session. Thank you. Thanks for all you do, Trisha. Keep up the good work. I've been a Jackson fan since '69. That's what's up. Y'all, don't make me cry. I swear. Like, no crying. Not tonight. Thank y'all. So there's new merch on their website. Now, if you go to MJ Fangirl's Instagram, she has an actual awesome short of the stuff. Like, here's the website, but it looks like MJ Fangirl had more stuff in that video. She actually went to the store. So check out the store. I don't know if it's in California, but I'm assuming it is because that's where she lives now. But if you go to that area, pick up some merch. You know, I could, like, everything about this is giving me red the Ultimate Fan Collection. Like, I've never seen Michael Jackson shorts in my life. Now, if I ever get to Cali this year, I will be there for sure and get some shorts. It's like, that's so cute. And I also want to give a shout out to my favorite Michael Jackson YouTuber. Now, granted, I am her friend. Yes. But I'm speaking from the heart. MJ Fangirl is a little more unique than most YouTubers. You know, Leah can tell you, Rocky can tell you, the community of New York City / Jersey can tell you. Before she was a YouTuber, she was actually one of the 3 groups that was actually throwing in-person events. Now, she was also in college. So, like, as always, she amazes me how well she can multitask. She's different in a good way. Like, she's the type of person that I personally look up to. You know, we all have excuses why we can't get things done. And then you meet someone like MJ Fangirl and you go, this girl is doing it. Like, she's doing it. So, you know, back back in the days when people did in person things, she would throw the most amazing things like charities and fan gatherings and parties, and it would be a good array of like Michael Jackson's legacy. And then after she left New York, she started doing the YouTube thing, even though she did MJ Fangirl in New York for some time. It was, you know, she's just one of those people who, in my opinion, doesn't get enough recognition for what she does. And then she still is creating content in the slowest Michael Jackson season I've ever seen in my life. And you know, I mean, she did a interview with Big Al. She did, I think, this guy named Kadeem from The Boys. Her most recent one had what's the guy with the glasses? Rock, the Lego Master. And so, one, if you guys are not subbed to her channel, please sub to her channel. She's close to 50,000. Also, she has a Patreon. Just like I need support, she needs support. It is very expensive, the overhead to have StreamYard, websites, all these things cost money in real life, the events. And then, of course, she's married to a Michael Jackson fan. So usually it's double the cost because it's her and her husband. And so I honestly rather you guys support MJ Fangirl before supporting me, because I know her from a community perspective who expanded to a friend. I've always admired her. And you guys saw my post that I did about the whole thing with what role she played with me coming out of darkness. You know, I wanted to give up, specifically on the Jackson channel, because it was just like, oh, we're not really getting any money, nobody's supporting, nobody cares, nobody's watching. This girl would talk to me for hours, strategizing how to separate the channels, how to go more viral, and she's also in marketing as well. This is the real deal. She could have said nothing. She could have let me fall off. She'd have been like one less person to deal with. No, she was actually teaching me how to make this channel work. And she didn't have to. She didn't have to. So love to MJ Fangirl. I hope she makes 50,000 before the summer's over of this year. And I really hope she gets the financial and just the subs to take herself to the next level. Like, everything she does is, to me, magic. It's and now she's doing this with a full-time job. She's a mom and a wife now, and she's still doing her thing. And have you seen her new set? She got a new set now. Greg, oh, you guys are amazing. Like, it takes a village. I have the utmost respect for successful multitaskers. Yes, she's a real one. She's always been like this though, like forever. I'm like, that's crazy. Oh, thank you. This is getting back to the shoot thing. Yeah, it's at Melrose. Thank you so much. That was so helpful. I love 3T and their music. My mom really surprised me because she knew about 3T. Listen, my mama didn't. I used to be like, oh, you heard of 3T? She goes, who's that? I'm like, it's Tito Jackson's sons. I feel like the people that know 3T know them, and the ones who don't be like, who? Listen, Google them. You guys, if you don't know 3T, y'all know their music. That's all I got to say. MJ Fangirl, yeah, she's innovative, and she finds ways to make MJ world new, just like when I knew. Yeah, heck yeah, she is always reinventing. If you guys like the reaction videos, most of the reaction videos are under her Patreon tier, which I thought was smart, because yes, a lot of you guys know her from that, but now she's evolving more into I would say into a talk show. I was like, today when I was in the gym, swear to God, I was listening to her thing with Big Al, and I'm just like, I really love what she does. I really, really do. So I'm not saying as a friend, I'm saying as like a fan. When she has merch, I buy it. I remember one time she tried to give me a shirt. I said, absolutely not. I said, I'm going to buy your shirt. Like, I have several of her shirts. So it's like, no, if you really want your friends to grow, then it helps to support them in any way you can, even if it's word of mouth. Yes, I love her podcast. Absolutely. Yes, it. So you guys are familiar with her. If you're not, just sub. If you have a couple extra dollars, she has an ebook called Going Places. She has a Patreon. But I think though, if you join her Patreon, you get the book for free. But don't quote me on that. She's very dedicated. And when you're around people like her, it does inspire you. Like, I'm like, well, if she could do this with like a kid and a husband, then what's my excuse? It's just me and Giga and God. And so there's a saying, iron sharpens iron. And so it's just something they always say, like, if you want to know who people are, look at their friends. So I said I can't wait to get on that level because she is no joke. Yeah, Randall. Yes. Yes, the Rock Files. Thank you, Serena. I should know Randall's name. I actually went to Paris with Randall. According to MJ Fangirl, I think Randall was the reason why we were in Paris. So, sorry, Randall. The Trisha Cole sign is all you need. She's amazing. I just look at her body of work. It is, and then like she changes the energy. You can tell she like researches the people that she interviews. She's the real deal. And most important, she builds community. Like the two main reason why I do lives is because of MJ Fangirl and Star Wars Theory. I love the community they were building, and I'm like, I would love to build that kind of community for what I do. So hopefully we'll have MJ Fangirl on one of these lives. She's super busy, and we'll figure some stuff out. We'll probably do it during like whatever holiday she has off. We'll work it out. Yeah, she's a hard worker. She definitely needs more recognition. At the level of content that she puts out and the quality, we need to get her one of those silver plaques. Like, we need to get her there. And it's just word of mouth. Look at her work. It's no lie, no BS. She's really she deserves more, for real. No, she's amazing. All my sisters are amazing. I'm not sure if you guys are watching Rocky from Rocky's World. Her stories with Michael Jackson is epic. Epic. I'm so proud of her. Rocky's a very creative person. And the fact that she's using AI is amazing. Because I was just like, so back in the days, Rocky used to draw little stories of the sisterhood or stories with Michael and her. She would do it in an anime style. And so I was just like, I've always known this about her being very creative and a good storyteller. So now that AI exists, it's amazing. I'm like, and by the way, she is an artist, just in case people are like, oh, she's doing AI. She's a real artist. I have her drawings. She's the real deal as well. But it's one of those things, like, we need to also learn to use the tools that are available. So if you want to start a business or you want to do a YouTube or whatever, it's work smarter, not harder. You know, I don't have an issue with AI, but some people do. I love it. I use it all the time. You're about to see some AI stuff I generated today. Wait, I love the Gadgeteers. Shut up. That is so cool. What's up, Bruce? I missed you. I haven't seen you in a minute. If I'm not mistaken, Bruce was around for my very first live. I think it was like 4 years ago. That, like, oh my gosh, that's a day one with the live. What's up? I found About 3T in 2003, aka earlier. Oh, identity era. My oldest teased me, knows that's funny, about the obsession of Michael. So that made me wonder. Yeah. Those nephews stand on business. And my favorite song is TJ Jackson's latest song, I think it's called Turn the Page. It's about being resilient and moving forward. It's very inspirational. And so this year, I'm be honest, I had the worst setbacks with my health, with money, with this, with that. But I'm still losing weight. I'm still trying. I'm still working on YouTube. We can always have excuses on why we can't do something, but I challenge you to figure out how to get it done. That's the real challenge. Like we show up for jobs that we hate. We get there on time. Why don't we show up for ourselves? If you want people to show up for you, you have to show up for yourself first. So that's why you guys see me a little bit more proactive, because I'm showing up for me for a change. And thank God you guys are showing up. You guys have been so supportive this year. It's just like, oh my God. And especially on Gadgetry, I ain't gonna lie, y'all made me work hard just to get any type of love. But it made me better, and I still showed up, even if it was just me, Eric, and Giga. I still showed up. So some days it'd be just me, Eric, Giga, and Dan. It just, in other words, whether it's 2 people in a live or 30, show up. So eventually people are going to show up for you, you know? I love this name. I really do. I might have to steal it. But I love Rocky's videos, and I'm so glad that I subscribed to her channel. Her stories are amazing. Did you guys see the one where what's the character from Ghost showed up? I'm not gonna lie, I was screaming. I said, this girl's imagination is everything. So I cannot imagine. Like right now, the only way you can support, I'm shouting out all my sisters now that I think about it. The only way you can help support Rocky's channel, I believe she does commissions. So if you guys want to pay for, something like, but for you, I would have to double check with her, but she was generating some money that way. Because it costs money for her to do the kind of AI she does. That costs money. It looks good because she's paying for it. It's definitely not a free tier on her. My stuff be free. She be paying for it. That's why you be seeing logos in mine. I ain't paying for that. That stuff is expensive. But y'all, before we keep chatting, my baby sister and partner is here. I hope she's ready, because her mic is still off.
Hello.
Tori, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever.
It's been a while.
Sorry, where have you been? Sorry. What the heck? It's been 3 weeks, but it feels like it's been like 3 months.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. It's a lot happening. Trying to get my life together.
Oh, I get that.
So yeah, and I've been kind of just taking it easy instead of what's up, y'all? I've been trying to take it a little bit easy, just trying to focus on one thing at a time, put energy into what I can do and not try to force the rest of it. So
I need to take a page out of your book. I'm like trying to juggle like 100 things at once.
I mean, seeing you, I'm like, what else? Like I'll see like because I have like all your notifications on for like all your channels. So when the shorts pop up, I'll see shorts every day, lives, like your watch parties and stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. So it seems like you're not. It seems like, people don't know about you on the gadget side or the vegan side or your other channels. It seems like you're quiet, but really you're just quiet on this part. You're doing all the other stuff.
It's been a quiet season. That's why I was like, I'm giving MJ Fangirl a shout out, because she found a way to make content in the most contentless era we've ever had. I was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And there's things I'm aware of that I can't say because I don't want to cause no problems. But there were things that were supposed to happen that didn't happen. So then I was like, oh, so what are we going to do? Like, so I think I figured out how to move forward in September, whether things go on or not, but it's tough. It's like making $1 out of 15 cents. It's like, oh, so this got canceled. Even the Jacksons. Did you guys know the Jacksons canceled their concert in Jersey? I paid for that ticket.
Yes. I meant to ask you about that.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, there goes that. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the concert. I know some people that were going to. We were going to do a recap. That got canceled. Now, here's the good news. If you wanted a refund, it was offered just in case you're like, well, what happened to your money? Or you could just carry the ticket over to February. But the point is, I lost content on that. I was just like, wait, what? Everything I wanted to do with the Jacksons have gotten canceled. Low key, my heart is broken. Janet Jackson canceled, but remember my flight got canceled, so I couldn't fly to Vegas. And then the Jacksons canceled on me, and I was just like, wait, what? Like, then we were supposed to go. Well, I don't want to say the names, but we were supposed to go to Renee's thing. And thank God I did not book the bus ride. Some hurricane messed it up last week. But again, I'm not going to reveal because I don't know if that's public information, but I know at least a sister or two was supposed to go. I was thinking about going, but was having coverage issues. And I was like, oh, okay, at least somebody from the sisterhood will be down there. Nope, hurricane grounded it. I was like, well, you got to be kidding me right now. So I don't know how to feel. It's a weird year. And I'm one of those people when God pushes you in a direction of being still, I just be still. Because I was like, why is everything getting canceled? Like, what are we doing?
I had a situation like that. It wasn't as, why are they popping fireworks? In the police sirens, I'm finna call the police myself. I'm about to be, what do you call yourself, a black Karen? It is almost, it's the beginning of the work week. What are we doing? It's like midnight and they popping fireworks. It's diabolical. I had a situation like that where I wanted something, but I was like, it just wouldn't work. Normally it works, but it's not working now. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna be myself still. And somebody was like, no, like, we can still make it happen. But I said, there you go again. I'm sorry. I might have to go on mute soon. They popping these fireworks crazy. And I'm like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because even if we do find a way to force it to happen, if it's not meant to happen, then God knows what. So I left it alone. I was like, it's okay. We pivot.
Well, think about like last year. Like last year was the opposite. The doors were opening wide. They weren't so resistant. So I was just like, I went from everything happening so easy last year to like, nope, sorry. Once the Jacksons canceled their concert, I was like, what? Like, this is Jersey. This is my side of the town. I was like, yeah, I don't have to travel. It's across the bridge. It's right there. I think the thing was like 20 minutes from my house by car. It was that close. I was like, okay, we got this one. I give up. Well, honestly, there might be redemption, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I don't know. Yo, Bruce, you got a good memory. It was New Year's Day/Eve. We're reminiscing on my first live on Gadget Trish, and Bruce.
Oh yeah,
those day ones. Yeah, man, that was funny. Actually, one of those lives went so bad left. I think I had to take it down and take something out.
I remember that.
Like, live is tricky. You can say one thing wrong, and you're like, "Oh, gotta come down." Bro, Rocky really be having me hooked on these stories. I really be watching like she's giving MJ life. Yes. Listen, I never even seen Michael Jackson in that way. I haven't, whatever. Now I be looking at Michael like, oh, okay. I see you. Like I always saw Michael in my mind as a friend, like a best friend, like a homie. But I said, Rocky changing the whole mention of Mike. I was like, okay, I see you. I love it. It's really, really cool. And I'm like, some of them look so real. I'll be like, what the? So Bruce came up with a name. Is this cute?
Gadgeteers.
Yes, that could be part of like a membership tier.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I ain't trying to be this broke next year, y'all. You could have a line of glasses. That's so funny. My glasses are actually made by Vooglam. Everyone in New York always talks about my glasses, and I have so many of them. Shout out to Vooglam. If you like some of my glasses, I could put them in my Amazon storefront. Most of them come from there. They're for the screen. Now these are a little bit different. These are actually tinted, so I had to pay more for these. But I had sensitivity to light, so this keeps my eyes from tearing up. I don't know why my eyes tear up, but they do now. So maybe I could do a collaboration with Vooglam. Like literally everyone in New York, like, I love your glasses. No matter what, I have so many different ones. They're like, I love your glasses. Thanks for the idea. I'm here for it. Let me see. Fighting back tears, thinking about being able to see Tara perform with Tito. Yeah. I'm so glad you got to experience that.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. Me and Tori were supposed to be at that one, and it just wasn't working in our favor.
We were gonna sneak away to that one, and then we eventually snuck away, but Tito wasn't there.
I said, man, the little regrets, man. I remember it was that one and then the one in Cali, but they announced the Cali one too late, and we already had our flights and stuff booked in, for the price that we had it. But if hindsight was 2020, I would have just paid the extra money. We could have just got a room for extra day if we knew what we knew. But you learn. Do things when you can. Yeah, she ate that story. I think that's probably one of my favorites. Maybe because I didn't expect that outcome. I was like, wait, what?
I gotta finish it. That's the one where it's like Wednesday, right?
I think so. If I would pull it up, but I can't because I don't have Instagram on this computer.
Her character was dressed like Morticia Addams.
Yes.
And when part 1 of the new season of Wednesday had just came out. So I was thinking that show was really good. I love that show.
Oh, I haven't seen Wednesday yet.
Oh man, it's so good. Hey y'all.
Oh, Serena said she is waiting for our Cobra Kai watch parties. They're coming.
It's coming. I probably because I've been trying to hold off watching it again. I missed that show. I want another season. I was trying to hold off watching it again because I'm trying to wait to watch it with Trish. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, you have to see it. I've seen that show. I've watched it like 3 times. Yeah, I watched it because I watched it the first time and one more season was supposed to come out. So I didn't watch the full series, but I watched most of the seasons, and then the last one's about to come out. So while I was waiting for that, I made my brother watch it. My brother got the attention span of a 5-month-old.
Good Lord.
He sat there and watched that whole show with me. And then when the last season came out, we watched it together. And then I ended up rewatching it. So the show is it's amazing.
Well, not everyone has good attention spans. Like, there's one show that a lot of people are like, oh, hell no, but it's really good. Andor. So some of the fans call it Ambor. I'm like, come on, y'all. Let it cook, man. Let it cook. I just think like media is consumed differently, and it's like, yeah, it could be tough if you have a short attention span, but it's like it's no one's fault. Look how everything is done. And edited.
That's why the show was so good, because the fact that it was able to keep him watching. There were times where I was like dozing off and he was sitting up watching it like, oh, you going to sleep? And I'm like, I got you to sit down and binge watch a whole 5 season series. Like, the show is so good, y'all. watch it.
If it wasn't for my fall asleep thing, I would watch more in one shot. But I just did a Peacemaker live the other day and fell asleep in that one. I'm like, come on. So it's just like, and I'm kind of like the same way at home too. But at home, I don't watch TV. I kind of do a thousand other things, and that keeps me awake. So I'm like, oh man, if I'm still too long, I'm falling asleep. It is what it is. It's like I even like this summer, most of my summer has been in a movie theater, like two to three times a week. I fell asleep in some of those movies. I'm like, man, for all this money I paid, you asleep. Thank you. You know what's so funny? I won't shout out the YouTuber that be like disappointing me, but I learned from my favorite YouTubers. Again, I won't say who I'm talking about. That when they take a time off or they don't show up, because some people have daily shows and stuff, I be lost because I watch YouTube like TV, so it's good to know that like that you miss me the way I miss those people when they're gone. Actually, there's two YouTubers. Like one was MIA altogether. I was like, what the hell? And then I found other YouTubers to watch, and then that person, I was like, but you know who's constant? John Campia. I would like to give him a shout out. If y'all want to know how I know about those Michael Jackson biopic updates, watch John Campia. Because he show up for his. And then one time he couldn't show up, so he had a substitute. So in other words, somebody was still there. So I was just like, okay, I see how this works. Right? I was like, I have not seen Tori for a minute or spoke. We haven't spoken in a minute, like 3 weeks, right?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Yeah, hopefully with this birthday stuff, it'll provide some content. Cause I don't know what all time. I know there's a lot of like in-person events and stuff. Usually there might be some sort of celebration online.
Well, I tell everybody I might do an online one. Now, here's the irony. New York / Jersey has 3 to 4 events, but I'm on call for work, which means there may not be any.
Ooh.
I'm not even mad anymore. Like I said, this year has been really weird.
It has.
And doors are closing. I am not going to force them open. That makes no sense. Like, because that's how my job is important. That's how we have money for lights, the apartment, food, bills. So I said, I'm not going to complain about the job, but it compromises everything. I was like, well, if anybody has ideas for online things to do, let me know. Because like, I don't even know. Girl, the way I tripped over my extension cord to run to my phone when I heard Toys R Us.
Oh my god.
No, busy is an understatement. It feels like I'm in college right now. But I always tell people college prepared me for YouTube in every way possible. So, and I've gotten smart. Like Tori, I take these naps and then I wake up in the middle of the night and I just do a live. And surprisingly, people were there. My biggest live for Gadgetrish was the one I did like 5 a.m. That was like the other day. I was like, huh? Who the hell's here? It makes me think like, should I do a live 5 a.m? Like, did I stumble on a market here? Because I think a lot of people, myself included, do like listen to YouTube like a podcast. You're getting ready for work, you know, you're going to the gym. Like I listened to MJ Fangirl when I was in the gym today. So I was like, oh, you know, this is the hour. This is perfect.
We should do like a sleepover.
Right? Oh, shoot. Paige is here. What's up, Paige?
Hey. We got everybody up in here. Like when I was like on the way home and I was like tuning in until I could come in and like be on the live. I was like, damn, she got like 30 some people up in here.
I was nervous. I'm always nervous without Tori, y'all. I've gotten so used to you. I remember one time, so Tori came on my main channel. So this one person liked her so much, they were like, "Oh, she like pretty much saying Tori was carrying the channel." So I never saw the person again. I was like, "Oh well." I mean, she was. I was literally asleep.
I was like, you
literally
gotta watch this. I'll be telling them you have to pay attention because once you get to Cobra Kai, them details are gonna be in there.
I
Like
think if you do,
everything,
like 3 episodes or less, I should be okay. Cause like I do like on the average, I'll do 3 at a time. I mean, I usually fall asleep around the third one. It is what it is, but you know, I'm getting better. I am getting better. So, Trisha, when I first learned about your channel, I have gotten my Michael Jackson Funko Pops from the Bat era, and I couldn't figure out how to open it. You mentioned that. Oh, thanks. I'm glad I was able to help. I miss those kind of videos, but it's hard to edit. Like I was telling people earlier, Tori, I need an editor. I don't have time to edit anymore. Because
editing is.
Yeah, I can shoot real quick. Because I mean, sometimes I'll shoot in New York on the way to work, but I'm like, editing? Huh? Oh, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. Here's another one. Am I coming? So honestly, I was pending on this, but y'all gave enough super chats that I might be able to afford this one.
Woo!
I was saying moving forward, I'm probably not going to be able to go to paid stuff unless it's coming through the YouTube money itself. I can barely pay my bills. Like I'm really not good financially. Like for me not to be anywhere, that's how you know something's wrong. Like I haven't gone anywhere except the movie theater.
I think I was a bad influence on you and somebody else for last year. I was such a bad influence.
It was okay because Janet Jackson, we never got the meet and greet package again. And actually it was so affordable compared to the Vegas thing now. And
yeah, because that Vegas one,
it's more money with no meet and greet. Now I'm good.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm good on that. And then the Ohio thing, I don't think I paid that much. I think I had a free ticket, no?
And I think what got me was was my flight. The flight was expensive. And then of course the merch. Well, the merch the merch was kind of like expensive too. But
no, yeah. So Tori brought so much merch. I was able to do a meet and greet for free because she brought that much. I wasn't even mad because I really didn't have like money for that. So I think I got a t-shirt or two. Then I think I paid for like the Ubers or something, like to help offset that you pay for, because I mean she bought that much merch. But that one wasn't bad. I think where I got in trouble was when my tooth got infected and it was over $3,000, and I'm like, well, there's all my money for traveling. And then like usually I'll get a brand deal or something like a gift. Something. I got nothing this year. So I was like, oh hell no. Even like the YouTube money is really bad this year. Like I was like, okay, like, what do you do? But at least I had a good last year. Like you can't have it all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I might go to that. Cause like I said, oh, y'all gave me enough money to go to that one. Thanks. it's like that helped a lot. So I'll be there and sing it. Oh man. So unfortunately, Tori and I saw Taro after Tito passed away. I honestly wanted to hug him so much.
Yeah. Like I was getting ready to like, because they, you know, like they let us like run up to the stage. Marlon and Jackie was shaking everybody's hand. I was like, oh wait, I'm missing someone. And Terrell, he was like in the like kind of towards the back by like the instruments or like the microphones and stuff. And I was getting ready to like wave to him or like say hi. I wasn't really gonna like bother him and stuff because he was just so emotional. and like he didn't even look up. I think he just said bye to like one of the backup, someone in the band, I think, and then he just like kind of like, you know, hung his head and like walked out, and I'm like, oh man.
No, it's tough. Like, I won't mention who I was talking to, but I was talking to a good friend of mine, and so we were watching Thunderbolts, right? And that's how like the whole MJ fangirl thing had came up or whatever. And so so of course people reach out to you when they see certain things. So I was just like, you know, I legitimately miss my mom. And I've lost a lot of people, including my dad and my grandmother and my brother and my boyfriend. I lost a lot of people. This is the first time ever someone had passed away years ago, and it's still this weird, sad energy. And I'm like, is this going to be forever? Or like, I've never experienced this. So I'm like, I think the closer you are to somebody, the harder it is. And, you know, Taro got a very unique perspective. He was actually on tour with his dad. So we don't know what that feels like. You know, I could just, from my own personal experience, like anything that had to do with my mom, especially in the last year of her life, it triggers the fire out of me. So it's just like, I've been secluded from almost everybody for almost a year now. Because it's just like, I just don't feel like I can be myself around my friends or family. I'm so emotional all the time. And I'm like, I shouldn't have to mute that. That's how I really freaking feel. But at the same time, like, you also got to be sensitive to people's energy who doesn't understand what you're going through, even if that person's related to the person you're crying over. Because everyone's going to, I can't explain it, especially family. Family will do whatever it takes to find a safe place for themselves too. And it's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like, that's what I usually do. I'm the kind of person, like, I find a way to like neutralize that energy. Sometimes you just can't do it. So I'm like, oh wow, like I admire all Tito's sons. I can't imagine what they're going through. Like, this is not even a year yet. So, you know, and they still gotta like deal with what comes with death. You know, I'm sure it's complicated. His father, you know, their dad had property. He's also a celebrity. I'm sure it's really complicated. You know, it was even complicated when their mom died. So I couldn't even imagine with Tito, it must be way harder. So prayers, grace, love to all of Tito's sons. Like, you know, we got you. We understand. Like, we got y'all. Like, we'll do our best just to have empathy. Because I was like, whether you can relate or not, just y'all miss Tito Jackson themselves. Like, y'all just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Which my uncle just recently finished watching Cobra Kai.
Yay!
We gotta catch up. Probably in a month, me and Tori will be back on that channel, because me and Tori need to get back to used to like doing weekly lives for our channels. And then once we get a handle of that mixed with Gadget Church, then we'll be able, because Tori's actually going to be doing 2 channels. It's like it's a lot of work.
I gotta get that even sorted out, because I gotta get back with that. Maybe the watch party coming up might help push me.
Hey, what's up, Carol? Oh, that's what's up. You do a tarot talk, or you have a phone number? I'm curious.
I think he still has them open.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was willing to like. I think he is doing it. That's one thing I was worried about. Like if, you know, if he wasn't okay, like it was still up on his website, like to book a tarot talk. I'm like, wait, is he still doing it?
I want to talk to him, but I'm so triggered. I think I'm going to trigger him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like doom and gloom, but my energy's so, like, Dan will tell you, I had literally have a Debbie Downer moment every live. I'm like, but I go, Debbie Downer warning. Like I said, I'm not muting my energy. I shouldn't have to. I'm not good. That's the end of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not muting my energy. If you come to my channel, you are getting some raw emotions. Be good with it. Like, I'm never going to fake how I feel. If I'm not good, I'm not good. That's just life.
Right.
Kingvention is the Michael Jackson convention, and it's normally in London, but this year it will be in New York at the recording studio Michael Jackson made the History album. Thanks, Paige. Because I saw the private conversation in here. I was like, oh, okay, we're missing some stuff.
I'm glad that they're you remember I told you, Trish? I said I think they're gonna do more because it said it's a 10-year anniversary since they did the first Kingvention. And they said something about celebrations. The celebrations. I said they're gonna do a second Kingvention this year. Lo and behold, they did that first one in the spring. And here we are. I knew it. Well, and they brought it to New York.
I live here. At least I live here. That's a good plus.
Right? I'm glad they're bringing something to New York because New York it doesn't seem like y'all have had like big events for like a minute, especially with like Melanie gone.
Yep.
Oh man.
Melanie was the last New York group to be functioning to that level. And then we were still rebuilding from the pandemic. So no one filled her shoes yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. Oh, seriously, I'm cleaning last minute before I travel. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm glad we did the live today. I was telling Tori, I was like, I think it's the only day we could do it because everyone's leaving.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan is still, I was like, well, I'm still here. Not everybody, but a lot of people are leaving. What's up? What's up, Angel? Fellow Star Wars fan.
I'm seeing a lot of people in here going to Gary. I just scrolled past Ron Pia. He does the lives and stuff, and like he takes people along to events or like Jackson locations if you can't make it and stuff. He went to Gary, I think, or he's here there today, and he showed that they put that tribute up, that monument thing back up in front of the house.
Okay.
So I'm glad they did that because I was like, wait, what? Why did they ever take that down? But
Ron P
be up when you'll go.
Oh, Philly would be good. I heard there's going to be a new Philly train that gets you to like Philly and to New York in like minutes. Well, not minutes, but quicker. Even when I went last time, so I actually met Angel at a Comic-Con in Philly, and I think we went to go see Hayden Christensen, and she recognized me. I remember I hugged her. I was like, it's like you get so excited when you meet an MJ Star Wars fan. You're like, wait, what? Like, it's so rare, but it's so awesome to meet. And like I said, oh, you here for Hayden? It was a nice it wasn't a meet and greet, it was more like a panel, and then something happened to one of the guests, and then Hayden got down the stage just to make sure they were good. I think a girl was having a seizure or something.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's funny. Kelly, sorry that we didn't get to the events, but most of the events is in that short video that I did the other day. That's like 3 minutes. But thank you, because I was like, oh my gosh. Can you believe?
Good night, Kelly.
We had to talk about one event, Tori.
You haven't? Oh my God, Trish.
Oh snap! Yo, what's up? Yeah, everyone's here. What's up, Jay?
Wow, we almost could have. If I didn't have to work all day today, we could have did this as like a duo live. That would have brought in everybody.
Right? I'm like, this would have been cool. We'll get our lives together in September. We just got to get through Michael Jackson Day week, right? And then
we got to do something for Tito in September.
Yes. Absolutely.
We do.
There was something that we didn't see. I have to look at the list. I think there was something that we saw the last interview. I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta make sure we saw everything.
You know what I still have to put up? Maybe I'll do this now. You remember last year when we went to Cali for This Is Thriller and we did the Tito tribute at the Star? I still need to get that up. Like I put the pictures and some clips up.
Okay.
But I didn't put the actual thing up yet. That's what, maybe I'll do that.
That's
I still haven't put my Janet meet and greet one up. I was supposed to do that this year. I was like, I don't have it in me.
As I said, I need an editor because you're just like, oh heck no. And then so when we came out of the pandemic, I used to be able to edit little things in downtime. We don't have downtime anymore. There's no such thing as downtime. There's some days I don't eat lunch at all. I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like, I think that's why I'm really stressed out because my YouTube stuff is 100% at work here home. Nothing is done at work anymore. I'm like, and I kind of lost that because I'm like, man. And I used to there's these buses that used to take me to work, and so that would be an hour ride. But I stopped taking those buses because one time it made me 2 hours late to work. So I was like, we're over the bus thing. It was a good idea until it made me 2 hours late. No, we definitely need to do some watch parties on. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Well, for Station Head, I'm thinking about doing a second gen. I'm calling it the second gen wins, like WINS, to focus on the 3 albums that I never had a chance to highlight, which is Tyrell Jackson, Austin Brown, and TJ Jackson. Now I think TJ I did a Station Head, but he's had singles, so I was thinking about doing all 3 of them in one, but again, I guess I just have to look at scheduling because it's a lot. I only met Tyrell together with his dad Tito. Yeah. Oh. I always the best advice I can give everybody in this chat. I don't care how annoying your parents are. Parents are designed to be annoying. They're not here to be your friends. They're supposed to be your guiding, leaders. Now, legitimately, some of our parents suck. I get that. But have a forgiving heart. Take pictures. Enjoy their company. If they want to spend time with you, spend time with them. I remember the things that used to drive me nuts about my parents, and I'm like, oh my God, just to be arguing with them right now would be such a cool thing to do. I don't miss arguing with them, but I just miss them. And I mean, me and my dad wasn't even that close, but he was a good dad. But my dad's any typical dad. I think dads are here just to be the ops, I guess. But I was like, but now that I'm older, my father was preparing me for New York. You have to be tough here. He would if I would cry, he'd be like, nobody cares if you cry. He goes, no one's going to care if you're not good. You have to learn to be strong. And he'd be dead ass about that. But he's right. All the stuff I gone through at work, no one gives me any compassion. I still got to show up. I still got to show up with a smile. He's right. Nobody cares. They want to know, can you do the job? Are you going to be okay? If not, we'll get somebody else. They don't say that, but they're telling you. I've been through hell and back, literally almost died, and people still treated me like crap no matter what I was going through. I was like, dang, thank God my father prepared me for life. What the hell? It's rare you meet people that really care in your work environment, especially in your work environment. One guy, his mom died. And I'll never forget it. I was so angry. One of the accounts I serviced, they fired him because he had to take extended time off for his mom. He was the only child. He had to bury her. There was a lot of nonsense going on. And I was just like, why does he just fight it? Just prove that you were taking care of your mom's death. They still fired him because he had so many days out. What?
That's diabolical. I feel for something like that,
Yeah, parents
Yeah.
time. So
Like,
like you have to like sometimes you got to clean their house out, storage if they had storage. Um um you know, this is morbid, but sometimes my mom always taught me to always get autopsies, always get so that prolongs the burial. It's a lot of stuff that goes into a death. So if you only get a couple of days off, you lost most of the time just doing the autopsy.
mm-hmm.
Then you got the actual funeral homes, all the family members. Where's the funeral? It's craziness. Then people start fighting over property. That's always fun. And then it's a lot. And if your parents own property, it's even harder. You're like, oh hell no. So I say all that. I don't understand why that person just didn't fight it.
Maybe they just didn't have with the grief. They probably just didn't have the energy.
Didn't have it in them. Yeah. Excuse me. I notice only children have it way harder than children with siblings.
Mm-hmm.
I was the only child, so it's like at least I can say I had several people helping me with my mama. So I'm like, I will never give credit. I had the bulk of the responsibility, but I wasn't alone. I had cousins. I had help. I'll leave it there. I had a lot of help because I like people be like, oh, if you need help, don't listen. If I have a family member die, do not ask if I need help. I will say yes. I had people like doing so much stuff. I'm like, now that you mention that, can you take me to this place? I was like, don't ask me that because I'm like, oh, can you cook some food for me? I've learned over time if people offer it, take the help. But for those that are blessed, enjoy your parents, enjoy your life, enjoy. Don't ever put anything before your family. Jackson stuff, Marvel stuff. Family should be priority, and that's the main reason why you guys are not really seeing me. My family needs me too. It is what it is, and I'm not going to be upset. Oh, this, that, and the third. No, you show up for your family because they show up for you. So that's my little, FYI for dealing with life. Oh, snap, that's crazy. That's what's up. Oh, okay. Sure, I want to Tarot. Hey, Tarot. Shut up. Stop playing, y'all. Y'all gonna make sure I get
They said we're gonna get Trish out. We're gonna get Trish out of New York. Wow.
Thank you, man. I've never felt so appreciated, man. The weather in New York is awesome. It feels like there's AC in my house. I'm loving it because I don't have AC.
Okay, that's the current weather. Like here, it's a breeze. Like there's actually wind. I'm like, wait a minute, did fall come early? I'm kind of mad because like I hate the cold. That means the cold is coming, but it's throwing me off. I'm like, where do we get this sudden like cold front from?
Usually I'm with you on this, but it was so hot in here, and so I do lives like 3 to 5 hours in that kind of heat with my health condition. It's not a good mix at all. So I was like, I'd rather be cold.
At least you can put a blanket on.
Right? Well, I was actually one live. I had a onesie on. It was so funny. You see my little footsies. I was like, it's cold.
At least it'll help me sleep better because you know me. I can only do sleep in the cold.
Yeah. No, my mom, she's so cool. She brought me these onesies because there was one year we had no heat in my apartment. So she brought me these onesies, and I discovered if my feet are completely closed, and it's probably something from my childhood because my mother's are just so amazing that way, then I'm fine. I don't need a blanket if I have a onesie on. So she brought me these onesies, and it's so funny. The sisterhood started wearing onesies at Shelly's house. And it's good. Like if I room with like Tori is a Cody, I'm a Toasty. So I can now room with a Cody if I have a onesie on. It's a long story, but
because I'm like, I feel like it's better that the Cody gets prioritized. Follow me. Because that way, at least if you're with a warm person, they can at least put blankets and
That
put,
is true.
I've even slept in a jacket, because I was actually really, really cold. But, to be a person that can't sleep in the heat, if it's hot, I can't go to sleep. I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night. I'm going to be tossing and turning. And, I just can't have that. And I'm just watching my warm-blooded roomie sleeping peacefully. I'm over here tossing and turning. You know what I mean?
It's tough for us hotties. So if it's too cold, I can't sleep either. But like I said, the onesie trip worked. So the only downfall is I still got to cover my face with a blanket. But we made it work because, like, the only downfall would be with toasties. So, like, when it's like too warm, like all the body odors be coming up with it. Even if you take
Yes.
like if there's any like stinky socks or shoes, like all those odors come up. That's the only thing I don't like about like sleeping with no AC with more than one person. But I've learned to compromise. Like I've been traveling with my sisters for years now, almost decades.
Mhm.
We've always found a way to make it work. So because half of us are toasties and half of us are coldies. So it's not even like, oh, the majority is no. Like it gets cuckoo sometimes. And now that we're getting older, it's like sometimes we're in our own rooms now. So shut up. Stop playing. What is going on? Shut up. Thanks. Thank you.
Rich, is this enough to get you out the house for Michael's birthday?
No.
Please say yes.
I wish. Everyone's so.
Somebody said her like $500.
No, listen, I can't get into details. Somebody was willing to buy the ticket.
Oh my god.
And I just did not feel comfortable taking that much money from one person.
They probably gotta like force it on you. Just buy the ticket and be like, oh well, I got an extra ticket, so you can come with me.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Another person, I don't know if I can say their name, they was trying to get me to Gary, and people were trying. It's just it's still expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot. Things will get better, especially with these super chats. Thank y'all. Good night, Eric. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Night.
Trust me, this live should have been over. We even did the announcements, but we're gonna make these announcements quick. I promise that part. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I said, well, we can go to Kingvention now. At least something good. I got covered. Thank you. I'm trying. There are people that are depending on me. It's like, it's not me anymore. It's my whole family. God just put it in my heart, Trisha. I think your story and ability to but others connects with all the. Oh, thank you. I know it's tough for all of us. I really do. I get it. I even get it when everyone's silent. There was someone that was missing, like on my social media, and I just like, are you okay? Like, because they're, especially with somebody super active, you're like, wait, is everything okay? I get it. Like, we're all dealing with stuff, whether it's like keeping the lights on or death or bad jobs. And this is our only saving grace is Michael Jackson week. Not to be funny. It's like,
I feel like this week is like bringing people out of like the hibernations, because once June 25th and like August 29th roll around, everybody's coming out the woodwork. It's like, okay, we can't stay. Even though like June 25th, I still didn't have the energy. It was a different June 25th for me. I still made sure to make a post for him, and I don't exactly remember what I did. Oh my gosh. I don't think we did. We didn't do anything online, I don't think. Did we? No. You did, because you went to the Apollo and you did the live.
Oh yeah.
You were showing us. But we didn't do like a sit down live or nothing. So I don't know. It's just a different year for me. It's like in internal things more than external. That I just had to be like, it's okay. Because sometimes, like, I would feel bad. I'm like, man, I'm not putting that out, blah, 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 blah. But
No.
I was like, I'm gonna bounce back. And like, I think May, I kind of had a burst. Child, once June came around, I was like, well, that was good fun while it lasted.
Well, so one of the things, I won't get into details, so I don't want to put my friends and family business out there, but I have people around me that are literally fighting for their lives, like literally.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see someone that's struggling to walk or struggling to go to the bathroom, you learn real quick. You missing a Jackson event is nothing compared to someone that may not be here next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, or all the homeless people. Like, New York got so much, not as bad as LA, but it's a constant reminder. Even if I on call for Michael Jackson's birthday, at least I have a freaking job to be on call too. You know what I'm saying? Like, perspective is so critical to like really like strive in life. And I'm like, as much as I'm like not happy that I won't be with y'all this year, I'm so grateful that I'm okay. I'm alive. I got a place. We're good. We're good. Like, a lot of people lost their jobs in New York this year. A lot. It's alarming, which means more people will probably be homeless if they can't find new jobs. So it's bad when Walmart is cutting hours. You're like, wait, what? Like, what are we doing? Now, Walmart's not a New York thing, but I know people who work for Walmart, their hours got cut. And I'm just like, bro, like, Walmart is struggling since when? Like, it's a superstore. What are we talking about? But I'm always going to encourage you guys just to keep doing what you got to do, learn new skill sets. Like, I'm always constantly thinking, like, if I had to go back to school, what would I go to school for? With the AI being in place, you don't want to waste your time, but you got to figure out, well, how do you survive the next, couple of decades of your life? Just take it one day at a time, right? Just take it one day at a time. There's only so much you could do. We don't even know what's going on half the time. Thanks, Leah. But no, some of the MJ fans did try to get me to where I needed to go. But thank you. You know who you are, peoples. But I couldn't do it. Because I tell y'all, if it's not your year, be still. This is not my year. I have to be still. I took my own advice.
Last year was the year that we were supposed to be still. And I think that's the most moving we ever did throughout all the chaos. There was so much chaos last year. We were just on the move. It was so crazy. Like, when I look back at last year and all that we did, I was like, how did we do that? How did
those doors open up easy though? I was just like, huh. Like, I even had a credit card. Remember, I had the issue with the laptop, but then so basically I got to a lot of these trips for free because it was like, if I spend a certain amount of money, they gave me a whole bunch of flights. So I found a way to make all this stuff work. Even the Janet Jackson ticket generated flights. So I was like, oh, but I didn't have that luck this year. I gotta pay those bills back. Oh no. Yeah, thank you for so much though. Happy Michael Jackson week. And like I said, you might see me on Michael Jackson Day. Stay tuned. Or you might see me over the weekend. Who knows? I'm glad I'm glad everyone is feeling okay with me over Sherry. I try not to do it, but then it's like, that's how you freaking feel. You should just say what you feel.
Yeah. Like, because after the 2 days I've had, I was like, man. Ugh. So it's nice to come back on here and like everybody being nice and stuff. Like, I think I would be completely miserable if I didn't have this space. I'm gonna be honest. Like, because I feel like everybody needs at least that one group or community and stuff. And I think like if you don't have it, like it's terrible. Like even when I'm quiet, sometimes people like they might message me or check up on me and stuff. And so like, I'm not used to that. Even like people like y'all would do that, but like in my personal life, people won't do that. So yeah, I'm grateful for this community. I'm grateful for y'all. So
well,
yeah.
So it's so funny you say that. Like, so it's to my friends and family, they always say, "Are you okay?" And I go, "I'm fine." That's a lie, but I always say I'm fine. On YouTube, though, you come to find out this girl's really not fine. But it's so crazy. I was telling my friend, I said, for some reason, I won't tell you guys how I feel, but I'll tell the world how I feel. The irony of that. But honestly, I feel like I'm a burden to people sometimes. So I just rather not say the truth. Does that make sense? But for some reason on YouTube, I'll say everything. The irony of that. It's like, what?
I think it's because like when you're too close, if you're too familiar with, I don't want to say too familiar. Sometimes people might get too familiar. They might feel too familiar with you, and like it might feel judgmental or something. Or like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, because I'm the same way, kind of. I'm the same way. And I don't know what it is. I think it's because maybe like we're all kind of on the same wavelength.
I don't know. Because even in the gadgetry, I'll say stuff that I won't say to my real friends. I don't know what's going on. Or even my family.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I mean, the only thing I can say, especially with my friends, my family, I'm a little bit more open because whatever affects me affects them. Same family members dying. I feel like because people keep dying back to back to back, I'm tired of telling people are dead. I'm just tired of saying it. I'm personally tired of saying it. So of course, with your family, you could say whatever you want because whoever dies in my family, it affects that whole ecosystem. But I feel like if you're not family, like half the time, like this is the first time like stuff like real big stuff has happened, and I've said nothing. And it's probably staying that way. Period. Just because I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired of telling people stuff. Like I'm over it. So that's just the new normal. So it's like I can't do it no more. So I'm like, I just rather say nothing at all. It's like, what are you gonna do? Like, for whatever reason, this is where God puts me. This is it. Surrender at this point. Like I'm over it. I'm not saying I'm over it, but I'm at peace with the situation. So I just feel like the need not to tell everybody everything all the time. If that makes any sense. Like, it's like, well,
no, I get it.
Here's my new normal. Like, that's it. So like, I just have the generic, I'm fine. I am fine though, if that makes any sense. So I deal with stress with work. I love to work. I'm such a workaholic. And I'm happy working. I love creating. Even my job that I'm not in love with, it is the best distraction ever. Like I never, like even if I wanted to be sad, it is so freaking busy at my job. There's no time. I do love to work though. So it helps me like feel like there's purpose, I guess. Like there's more, like my services are needed, but I don't know. I don't know where I get the workaholic thing from, but my father was kind of like that. Like he used to work a lot. So and then the YouTube thing makes me so happy. It's hard though. Like, oh my gosh. We were just talking about your wife. What's up? Look, literally, that was the last slide.
MJJ Anonymous.
What up? You too, because I know you're part of that awesome. I'll be seeing you on YouTube, MJ Anonymous. Keep doing your thing. We love what you guys are doing, man. Oh, more YouTubers.
Yeah, she representing.
Heck yeah. No, MJ Fangirl and MJ Anonymous, they held it down because almost all of us left this whole summer. I was like, damn, where'd everybody go? I was like, nobody's left. It's like, I mean, I'm sure there's other content creators. I saw a lot of shorts, but long form, nah, almost everybody was gone. I was like, what happened?
I think shorts is the way to go. Like, okay, I need to get something out, but I don't feel like editing a whole like 15-minute video. So
when you go to the gym or go like walk, I walk a lot because I can't. I don't always have time to go to the gym, but I try to do at least a mile or two every day walk. I'm like, what the hell I want to listen to? I'm like, that's exactly what happened. So on the gadget side, I couldn't find nothing past 10 minutes. I was so annoyed. So then I was like, MJ Fangirl. For that, and I heard the Big Al thing today. I was like, man, thank God she did something. Like, I was like, where's everybody at? I get mad though when the gadget people have nothing long. I'd be like, come on, y'all, are you kidding me? Like right now, everyone's fighting over the new Superman versus the Man of Steel Superman, or they're fighting over the alleged fight on the Marvel sets. Nobody can think of any content to make out of this week. I was so aggravated. It's like, come on, y'all. I mean, John Campy had a live, but that's only like less than 2 hours. Which is good, but I'm just saying. Hope that every little bit helps. Heck yeah. No, every little thing helps, y'all. Every little thing. Even like y'all being in this chat almost 1:30 in the morning. This makes I honestly wanted to go to sleep, and I'm like, no, you first you said Sunday, then you didn't show up, and then you said Monday. Show up. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Well, you know what? Even though like things were quiet, it wasn't quiet for me. So I enjoyed the summer. I did enjoy the summer.
Yeah, you did see a lot of movies.
I know.
I will say a highlight was the Karate Kid watch parties we did on your gadget channel.
Yes. My favorite, I don't know if I have a favorite movie this year. No, honestly, it's probably Superman. I'm sorry, it is. Because I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. But I would say that was my favorite. And I like Fantastic Four. Even though there's something missing about Fantastic Four. But it's so funny, though. This rant with MJ Fangirl is tied into the Fantastic Four review because I couldn't quite pinpoint what was missing. I was like, I like it, but something's missing. Something's missing. Like Superman, it's really, really, really cool. You know what I'm having like ickiness about? Peacemaker. It is so ratchet, bro. I was like, how we go from hope and love and to like orgies and stuff. I was like, what?
Oh.
No, it's really bad. Like, there's no way. Nobody, do not let your children watch Peacemaker. Don't do it. So I'm like, if they keep pulling stunts like that, I'm just going to stop doing watch parties. That is not my cup of tea. I was like, so what is the orgy you got to do with Peacemaker? Like, what are we talking about? It was weird. That was our first episode this season. I was like, is this going to be the norm here? I'm not impressed. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The way Harlem Apollo really did Michael Dirty for his anniversary, I couldn't have any chances. Now they're pulling all the stops for his birthday. I know. Listen, I know you mad. So honestly, New York, like, I'm going to be honest. If you have money you're willing to spend, I would have to say Vegas is the safest place to go because it's cheap. Not cheap. It's more affordable. Michael's birthday always gets celebrated. That's where the bulk of the fans go. However, the Jacksons pulled a wild card on us, and they're in Gary. But back then, that's what they used to do. All the family would go to Gary. That's how I met Prince and BG in Paris. I also met TJ there. I saw cousin Keith there. LaToya was there. Catherine Jackson was there. It was like, it used to be a thing. So then allegedly, keyword allegedly, I don't have proof, there was some issues going on with promoters and this, that, and the third, and then it somehow migrated to Vegas, allegedly. I don't know that like what led to that, only like Prince and Mrs. Catherine Jackson can tell us like why they stopped going there. But New York used to be Spike Lee, and then it happens and not happens. However, usually DJ Spinner always does do something. Believe me, tell you, New York used to be the place for Michael's birthday, and then like a lot of the events. But now this year, New York were good. So I'm actually going to respond to some of these comments and at least get some of this stuff out. Tori, got a question you want to answer?
I will be out of the house. I just won't say y'all will see, but I will be out of the house. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I can go with y'all. It would just be so expensive. It's like Giga needs a babysitter. This, that, and the third. Thank you. We'll love you too, Brit.
I'm putting up a heart. You can't see it though, but I promise.
Grateful for you too, man. I know you've been going through a lot. Just keep your head up. Keep your head up, sis. I'm going to keep the beautiful MJ legacy alive in our hearts in August and this week too. And been watching Michael Jackson videos on YouTube and views. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh yeah, they did remaster that one. I think black or white. Except there was something going on with the fact. I think they cut some clips out of the black. Did I say black and white? See, that's how you know I ain't been in a community like that recently. Black or white. Oh my goodness, the black or white short film. I think they cut some stuff out, and the fans kind of brought it to their attention. I don't know if they fixed it though.
Man. It was like, you want to fix this?
There's been a lot of like brands, like outside brands in stores that have been making Michael merch. Like there was one MJ Fangirl showed one. It looked real cool. Like they had
oh, it's right here.
They had like a shirt and short set.
Yeah.
Yes, that. Yeah, that is so dope.
She did a good. I think there was more stuff in her video than the actual freaking short. It was weird. I was like, wait, what? I was like, how did the short have more merch in the website? Like, what?
Sometimes that's how it is. Ooh, and they got a sale too. I'm on the website right now. But yeah, that one and then the Supreme brand is
still though. I'm like, I've never seen MJ shorts. Are you kidding me?
I'm tempted to get it. Like I want to get it so bad. Oh, look, they have the Michael Jackson collaboration right at the top. This is so cool.
Can you share the screen?
Yeah, hold up. Let me see. This is so cool. Like, let me show you. I gotta go to the home page first of all, so y'all can see this. Okay. This is the website.
Oh, hold on. They updated StreamYard, but I'll be honest, it's weird. Like you have to like untouch something and touch it again. I'm like, what?
So you go over here to collaborations. Look who's at the top. Oh, they got Marvel, Superman.
Wow.
Star Wars.
Let me not be equivalent to like Hot Topics in New York.
Seems like it. Oh, they got. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Wait, I want these shorts.
Oh my gosh.
So cool. Is this just the sale? I don't know. But they have this battle. Oh, this is the one where she pointed out the bad tour with all the dates. I'm assuming this probably goes along with. No, this shirt goes along with those shorts that I showed you. This kind of look like your shirt, Trish. Oh, they have the album track list.
I think.
Stop.
I know when they had the pop-up shop for the Thriller 40, one of my shirts or Shelly's shirts has the track list on the back.
That's one that I wanted so bad, but you could only get it at that immersive experience. Oh my gosh.
I spent a lot of money in that store. I was like, Lord,
these are so cool. Oh, and they intentionally made it look distressed already.
That's smart.
Because it will get to that point, honestly. I'm seeing some of mine now. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I didn't even realize it until you mentioned it. Because this is old. This is almost 15 years old now.
This is the one. This picture is huge. What? I need this. Y'all, I've been on a merch buying hiatus. I've been buying other merch from like other things, like outside the Jackson.
I'm getting in trouble with. So them stupid popcorn buckets. I said I probably could have got a freaking King of Popcorn bucket ticket if I didn't buy so many Deco buckets. I was like, what?
Oh man.
Buy 4,000 buckets. Make this make sense. So my aunt goes, do you really use the buckets? I'm like, yes, duh.
And it almost looks like it's embroidered. Is it embroidered? If it's embroidered, that's super cool. Yeah, I need to get this. Oh, here's another one.
What's up, Morgan?
Oh my gosh. It says, what does it say? Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. Oh. That's so cool. Oh, I could have read it right here. See.
That's so cool. No, I think I saw her video yesterday, and I'm like, oh, heck yeah, I'm putting that part of the slide. Speaking of, there was something I saw before this live. We definitely got to talk about some, not conspiracies, but some theories about some things.
After?
No, on now.
Oh.
That's like, okay. Ooh, let me see.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Right? I'm like, so listen, y'all. There's a video. I can't believe we're 2 hours in and not one event has been announced. This video has the bulk of the events. So I'm going to glaze over that stuff. And then if I see something new, we'll just, marinate a little longer. So the roller skating thing is on Michael's birthday in New York. So that was spoken about, just to give you an idea, a refresher. However, Forever Michael was added. The only thing, when I went into the Eventbrite option, it didn't pop up. If people need me to put the link in my stories or the description bar, let me know. Because I said it was there and I don't see it. I don't know if they sold out. I'm not sure what's going on. But that was added since the last live. That's on Michael's birthday. Now, here's what makes the situation interesting. They have not said the location yet. They're going to wait until the day of the event. That's why. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, what the?
So that means they must have.
I don't know.
Maybe something special. I don't know, but
we'll see. Cause I'm like, I can't. I was like, oh, I don't even mind if I go in and out real quick. But I'm like, where is it? Brooklyn's very far to me. Very far from me. Then you have. So we did mention the J55 exhibit. However, this is the last week. And if you go on the 30th and buy that $40 ticket to the Von Star Michael Jackson experience, then you'll have entry to Renee's thing for free. So that got added big time. So hopefully the weather will cooperate for those that are going to Atlantic City. If you want to make it a day, then go on the 30th. Or if you just want to go on Michael's birthday, then, because, if you want to make it quote unquote affordable, then you would have to take a bus in and out type of thing. Because the hotels in Atlantic City are very expensive. Mind blowing. I was like, are y'all bugging? I think they might be the skating event in Studio 50. Oh, okay. Oh,
is the building still there?
I think the building's there. but Studio 54 doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see the wording.
Public event. Where's the address?
Hold on. I think we've.
Brooklyn Bridge
Okay.
Park roller skating.
My girl's been there before. I haven't gone because if I fall, the chance of me breaking my bones are easier now. Even though I think I'll be fine, but I'm still kind of scared. It's like I don't know if it's safe. So that's new. And then unfortunately, nothing changed since I put this up. You go to the Facebook page, it literally says the same thing it said July 29th. So all I can tell y'all is the birthday is still going. Familiar faces will be there. Kim is going to be there. Betsy's, I think, is going to be there. If you see the regulars, just try to like see what's going on. I don't know. But this is the first time the estate hasn't been like as active. So I don't know. It's going to be a little frustrating on that side. But you got things going on. Michael Bush, meet and greet cake, all that stuff. We just don't know what Jacksons are going to be there. So stay tuned. Like I said, we'll probably have a recap. Kim said she'll represent the Vegas crew. And then once all the people want to reveal where they'll be, we'll break down the rest. Gary has gotten probably the most buzz because the Jacksons have actually said, oh, Marlon and Jack is going to be there. So keep your ears to the streets. I think there's more stuff coming than what I could find. I did star something earlier. It is a block party and it's honoring Marlon, Jackie, and Denise Williams. They're all from Gary or Indiana. So
oh yeah, she just got a mural there too.
Yeah.
And if y'all are there the morning of the 28th, I think they're doing an unveiling of her mural too.
Yeah. So Gary, we gone to Gary twice for Michael's birthday. It is definitely something worth experiencing, but it is tricky because it's not like Vegas or New York where you could just jump from place to place very easily. You have to kind of like, if you see people you recognize, you feel comfortable with, be like, oh, can I hang with you or stay with you? But be mindful, some people's groups might be big already, so that might be an issue too, but it'll be fine. It's relatively safe. It looks like everything's going to be in the school anyway, which I think is a great idea because the house block is so small and it gets filled very, very, very quick. So I think they've learned their lessons from other gatherings. This YouTuber confirmed that this is a Gary thing and it's real. So that's another event going on in Gary on the 29th.
Wait a second.
Keith is having a gig on Wednesday near Gary. That's really cool. Oh, wait, you're the promoter for this one, right? I think he's the promoter. I was like, wait.
Y'all see the one in the history out? No, not the history. Dangerous Tour outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's, what is his name? Rico something. I don't know if he'll be there, but he's gone mega viral. He's the Michael Jackson impersonator that does the run and he slides on his knees.
Yes.
I think that's him in the picture at least.
Listen, however you get your bag, you get your bag. I ain't mad.
The crazy thing is he's been doing this since the 90s.
I think we met him in Vegas 2 years ago, no?
Yeah, we did. He got a picture with us on his phone, I think. I don't think you might have got one with him though. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, he was there. I think that was the Sapphire celebration year.
Mm.
And I didn't realize how long he had been doing it. I would see him online, but
that's the promoter. Okay, my bad.
He got real huge recently.
Listen, how
Yeah.
bag? I think he got like 250,000 people follow him. I'm not even mad.
He better put, if he's gonna be there, he need to put this on his TikTok because he's going. They're like recreating him. They're impersonating him, impersonating Michael.
Leave it to the world of TikTok and change everything.
And then there's another guy. His name is Jermaine something. He be singing, but he looked like somebody's uncle. He went viral too. The impersonators is going crazy. Then there's one from Australia who don't really look like Michael. They try to make themselves look like Michael, but sounds just like him. It's scary.
That's awesome.
It's terrifying.
No, Gary puts on a good show. Like that's the one thing I like about Gary. So when we went years ago, which maybe like 3-4 years ago, the whole Jackson family was in Vegas, and the people at Gary still had Michael Jackson stuff going on for his birthday. So, support. Sometimes they have vendors with really cool t-shirts. Support in any way that you can. So, because it's coming out their pocket. We mentioned this, so I'm not gonna go into this, but that's in California. This one we did already. Now the King of Popcorn. We got to get into this, sis. Yo, sis. Did you see the wording on this today?
I sure did. I said, what do y'all mean the last one? And everybody putting sad react. What do you mean the last one?
I think this is it. I think it's the last one, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I was just like, oh my, it's crazy. Like, like low key, I feel like booking this. This I feel like booking. I'm like, what? Is it the last one?
Ugh. You get a pillow.
Forget that pillow. I want to see
their beanbag to take
John and Prince, and
I thought I said a pillow or a beanbag. I said, how you gonna get that in your luggage?
And I do know one person that I haven't seen in a long time is going to be there, like someone I met years ago. So, for you local California people, if you can afford it, definitely book the ticket. I did price flights. Surprisingly, there are affordable flights for this week. But again, if you ain't got the money, don't do it. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm tempted. I am tempted. I was like, dang, I even have an outfit together. It's like, what? But yeah. So at least you're saying what I was thinking. I said, is this the last King of Popcorn? Awkward.
And the thing is,
that was tweeted today.
I think they've been hinting at it. Cause like at first it seemed like they were saying like, oh, last one like of the year. But they kept putting like something about the last King of Popcorn. I was like, oh yeah, like for the year. But this one it said for the last King of Popcorn movie night series. They spelled it out. They said, we're putting it out here for you. The link is still open. It's the last one.
Right. And you know, John, he's notorious for being encrypted. And I'd be like, bro, is this the last one?
But they're never misleading. They're straightforward. You just gotta read it. You just gotta read it straightforward for what it is.
Chat, do y'all think this is the last King of Popcorn? Should we make an official poll out of this? Hold up.
They should have made this one the This Is It one.
No, that even though it like everybody for the most part was okay, I'm telling you, I'm triggered too easy now. You'd have been like, Trisha's is crying. No,
they would have had to carry me out.
I was like, it would trigger my mom and everybody else, Michael. I'm like, no. I used to always watch This Is It, and then now I'm like, I can barely watch it. I'm like, you good, Trish? But I just think I'm sensitive to death. That's the issue. Like, it's not an issue, but it's just like, it's not like my normal, insensitive, they're in a better place script. I'll legitly be crying like, I'm so sorry. I think we should make a poll. I think it's the last one, bro.
Yeah. Cause you remember that one time it was a year, I might have been 2023, because I think the last Thriller Nights was 2022. And so they did a Q&A, and someone said, "Oh, will there be a Thriller Nights this year?" And they answered, "There will be an announcement about that soon." And you're the one who pointed it out. You were like, they never confirmed that it was happening. They just said there will be an announcement about
Yes,
Thriller Nights.
I was like, no, there's something up.
And they announced that it wouldn't be happening. I was like, okay, yeah, I learned. I learned my
Well, that's how
lesson.
New Yorkers talk, but I'm sure New Yorkers and LA people pretty much are the same people. Just one's more upfront than the other one. And I'm like, no, everything's encrypted. That's how we talk. Do you think this is the do you think this is the last king of popcorn? Period. It's like, what? I honestly was supposed to go to this one, and then like just it was just not in my favor. I was like, I even had an outfit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be this Michael Jackson. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna come, or I was gonna either be an 80s fan or a Michael Jackson from that era. And I was just like, wait, what? I was like, whatever. Like, yes, no. I'm just gonna make it simple. I was like, I think this is the last one. I hope not, because I didn't get to go to one this year. John, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm assuming he's in Cali.
John, are you talking about John Muto?
Yeah. I was gonna like email him and like, is this the last one? But then I was like, you still broke. Sit down, girl. But listen,
Yep.
John, if you're watching this, I doubt if John's watching it to 2 hours and 26 minutes in. But John, if you're seeing this, I can go on a special assignment. I could work for my ticket. I could work.
Stack some chairs, being on cleanup crew.
Yes. I can just get my flight for the 6 in the morning. I don't have to leave right away. I could be like the person in the front of, like when you come in and everybody says hi. And I'd have been like, I'll shoot live the whole night until like the movie plays. Oh, is this the last one? Is it a party? Ooh.
Last year they did have that Michael Jackson cake.
No, but I want a party. Wait, I'm saying it like I'm there. Oh, this is the last one. We need a party. Then again, there is a party afterwards. I hope I put that in there.
I think that was the one for This Is Thriller?
Right.
Oh, no. I think I know what you're talking about. Wait.
All right. So you guys don't think so far it's the last one. Okay. All right. See y'all next year then. It's like, what? Is it the last
one? We better, because wait a minute.
I'm brokenhearted. No, this is a lesson. Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. What's that song from Michael Jackson or the Jacksons? Time waits for no one. If you want to do something, start a business, and you dragging your feet and things are not consistent and you wonder why you're messing up, your money's messed up, it starts with you. So I'm broke because I'm not consistent enough to have the money that I need to generate money to go to these events. So I'm mad at Trish. We'll do better next year. That's all I gotta say. Like, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I could have been on my eBay hustle better. I could have did something better, and I just didn't. I did better than last year, but when you are trying to generate this kind of money, you got to be laser focused. It is what it is. I'm like, I don't think I did a bad job, but I could have did better. Like, you just got to own what could I did better. I was even supposed to reach out to a brand to see if they would be willing to give me product plus money to go to Cali. I even took the first paragraph of the proposal. Like, girl, bye. Like, what do you do?
Like my family, they think I do too much, but I'm like, what if this never happens again? Or what if this is the only time, or I think I can go again and something comes up and I can't, and like,
No,
this is why.
tell you. So this is the advantage of being in New York. Leah will tell you that when something, so everything's in ebbs and flows, and everything never stays constant, right? So, for example, we used to have Hill, what do they call it? The Thriller one. Oh my gosh.
Thriller World?
No, yeah, Thriller World. And we're thinking that was gonna be every freaking year. And then the main leader moved to Florida, bro. Like, and no one stepped in her place. So we never did that again. It does exist in New York, but I think more on Long Island. Shoot, you think Brooklyn is far? No. So then what else is gone? Oh, MJ Fangirls Legacy of Love. We thought that would be forever. She is now in California. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though she did leave, like she stopped that before she moved, but the point is that ended. Even though, and so then you have Melanie's group, NBA Fans in New York. Now, even though that stayed like active, it still wasn't what it was. We used to have events like every freaking month. We were lucky if we got an event once every 6 months. So the same thing's going to happen. Listen, y'all, no pressure. The same thing's going to happen with the King of Popcorns, even with Prince being at the birthdays. Everything comes and goes. Like, if you're in debt, your job is to get out of debt as quickly as possible so you can live the best life possible. Doesn't mean it's a Jackson thing. If it just means like get out of debt, let's get to the next stage. Let's get our money saved. If you want to start a business, I'm dead ass, especially with AI. Use those tools to help you get there a little bit faster. And the key thing is consistency, consistent. I must admit, Gadget Trish, I've gotten rewarded for showing up even when it was me, Eric, and Gigabyte. One day it went from 3 people to like 20 people, sometimes 30. People are showing up because YouTube figured out Trish is going to show up, even if it's 4 a.m, right? So it's the same thing. You got to stick with it. Like, when you go on a diet, you don't go back to the cheeseburger that got you fat. You're going to go back to the salad. You're going to stay with that salad so you can keep that weight off. You can stay healthy. Not saying you can never have a burger again, but you get my point. You don't go back to your old life. Your old life dies the minute you say, I am worthy of living a better life through my talents and my gifts. And that's it. So that's why I'm like, I am not where I need to be. So I'm stuck in New York. Next year, it will be better. I learned a lot of lessons this year. I love his haircut. Oh, actually, we need to get to the comments because this Thriller is definitely in there. Keep voting. Do you guys think it's going to be any more King of Popcorns? We'll have the results. I hope it's not the last King of Popcorn because I never got the. I know. If I had to be honest, the most affordable year was last year. That's why you saw me there so many times. I was like, what's up?
Well, yeah, it was like the price went up this year.
No, I'm so done. I could be one of the mannequins on the property.
Oh, I saw that. I was waiting for you to read that one.
Honestly, I was going to reach out to John and say, well, can I work for the ticket? But then we were having issues with just money in general. So then I was like, nah, just leave it alone. I was like, can I do a special assignment? And then I was just like, So yeah, this year was 7, but it was other things that went up. That it's just the total cost of everything going up at the same time. And then none of our jobs adjusted to that money. And then it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to lose my job. I did the best I could to fix it. It is what it is. Like, I think like the new normal is, oh, you're lucky to have a job. That's the energy I've been getting lately with everything. So, and honestly, we are lucky to have a job. So just leave it alone. So we did mention this. So this is the after party after the King of Popcorn, and also keep in mind, King of Popcorn is on Sunday, not Saturday. So if you want to see the Jacksons in Gary, Indiana on the 30th, you could. You're going to have a lot of, it's kind of like how I do the in and out thing, but now it's going to be, from Gary to California. It's doable. Just make sure you're on point. Make sure you have your IDs. Make sure, if you can, don't unpack all your stuff. Like, if you're done with something, pack it away so it's less stuff to deal with going to the airport. But everything's doable, but you gotta have to be on point. You feel me on that? So then we're into September. Look at AI Mike. Shoot. Hey, Mike. This got added in New York. We officially have 7 days of Michael Jackson, I believe, right? Sunday.
That is symbolic.
Right?
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Something like that. Yeah, we do. Actually, we have more than 7 days. So it's a week for New York because someone decided to put a tribute brunch. And what's really cool? If you're like one of them church folks, church is over. It's 4:30. You're good. You don't have to miss God. You can still celebrate Michael's legacy and don't miss church. So I appreciate the late timing. This is your last chance to see Janet Jackson for her resident in Vegas. I was hoping to tell y'all that half off price promo they sent us yesterday works, but it doesn't work on Janet Jackson. I tried. I was like, oh, hell yeah. No. She's not one of the shows that are 50 off. Doesn't mean you can't try. I just know when I tried today, it was still the ticket I wanted was $400 and something. So no.
I miss this residency.
Hey, I'm Michael. Big gal week.
Jen, she would have laughed at that one.
Now y'all might know him from the community, but he's doing a workshop for free on September 20th.
Oh, that's Antonio.
Yes. So if you could support another fan giving to the community and you live in the area, sign up for the free workshop. They're just asking for your time. That's all they're asking. This is their 10th year doing it. So shout out to Tone. In October, it gets really fun. New York has our first Kingvention. So 1 day event. The ticket's about $104 with tax and fees or whatever. So we'll see. I haven't been at one Kingvention event because I can't afford them. Yeah. The events in general have gone up because the venues and to throw them have gone up. That's why I was like, prioritize just getting. We all need to figure out what the new normal is. That's the problem. And everything's going up constantly. Like, for example, I need fresh ginger for my condition. Organic ginger went from $3.50 a pound to $7 a pound. And I remember the first time they rung me up, I said, "Oh, you overcharged me." The guy goes, "No, that's the new price." How did you double overnight? So I was just like, "What?" This is what we're dealing with right now. So, listen, if you guys see me online on Friday, then you know what happened. I said, I'm in the trenches with you. I get it. So the next event is This Is Thriller. It is the most affordable This Is Thriller in history. This might be the most affordable Hill Los Angeles event, period. What's the starting price for the tickets? Do you remember? $50-something, right?
Yeah. And even the ones on the floor were cheaper.
Nice.
Also, I think Rocky predicted this because, she must. You know how everything's all connected. We might be thinking the same thing at the same time. She put out her AI thing with Maestro. I was like, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that they're doing this because what would you consider this kind of history blood on the dance floor era?
More blood on the dance floor, but I could rock with history. It's adjacent. It's a following album.
Yeah, that's because reason why I asked is because the 30th anniversary of the history album was this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta put my thing on the charger.
No worries. I know it's so hard. Everything is so high out here. It's hard it's really hard. Like, so listen. So one of the funny things is I'm notorious for taking Ubers because I'm like so scared to go half the place in New York. So like for the last 2 weeks, I had to take a bus. So you know I'm a spoiled brat. But I'm so proud of me for getting out of my comfort zone because you're just like, oh, do I spend $25 for an Uber or do I just pay $3 to get on a freaking bus? So I'm actually learning how to do New York on the bus. It's been interesting. It's been interesting, and I'm learning how to get around New York for real. Because some of my family lives like in the Bronx. Now, if anybody knows my punk ass, I'm terrified of the Bronx, like terrified. So I was just like, all right. So I was like, all right, cool. We'll go on the bus in the daytime. And then, because I'm like, if you do an Uber like to and from, that's $40 freaking dollars. And you could just go on the bus and just pay $6. So I'm proud of me for growing the F up. It's like, child, New York is not that dangerous that you can't ride it in the daytime at least. So it's like, get on the bus and stop. But yeah, it's no joke. Leah will tell you, like, things could pop off quick. So I remember the first time we went to the person's house that we had to go to, they were like, oh, can you give me some food? And then we were like, it's dark. And they were looking at us like, and I'm like, it's dark. So then we were like going together. Then I like FaceTime my brother. I was like, yo, look where we are. It was so funny, but we survived. I went on a boat trip in New York and got on a bus. Yeah. Well, the buses in different areas are safer, but I just need to stop being a punk. God is with me. I'll be all right. Oh, so they're having a Jackson jacket contest. I guess when things get closer to October, we'll have its own highlight. We'll talk about what we experienced in This Is Thriller and all this other stuff. But so far, it looks like a lot of fans are going to this one as well because it's very price friendly. So we'll see. And then here's some highlights from last year. These are pictures from the Hill Los Angeles story. I had a blast. I actually had the after party. I was like, nah, that's gonna be popping. Oh, no. These crazies are another level now. Yeah, I know. Like it's crazy. Like I'm always at Times Square, and they said there was like a shootout the other week, and it was funny. I was gonna like go down there to look for popcorn buckets because somebody I know wanted the Freakier Friday popcorn bucket. So then I was like, nah, I'll chill. And the next thing you know, they were like, oh, there was a shootout down there, and then there's some other drama at Times Square. It's like New York is very random. That's the only downfall of living here. Like you just don't know when things are gonna pop off. I think they might sell food. This is going to be, oh, that's cool. So I think that's it. Oh no, wait, one more thing. One of the slides are missing. But if you ever wanted to see, wait, is it a meet and greet or is it just? I'm assuming it's a meet and greet or a meet and greet opportunity thing. But that's going to be really cool if anybody wants to see Paris Jackson's godfather, and a really awesome Jackson friend, Macaulay. I can't even say it.
Macaulay Culkin.
Thank you. Didn't we have a Home Alone on Gadget Trish?
No, we did it on here. But the funny thing is the second one was so long.
I passed.
I was about to fall asleep too. I'm like, wait, I don't remember it being this long. But I think it was your first time seeing both movies.
That's funny. I was like, some long movies. I have to learn to just like do other stuff because I stay falling asleep. But that's it. That's there's a slide. Oh my gosh, I hate when I get out of order. But anyway, so this is a new segment. What's on your mind? If you guys wanted to get anything out before we go, I just got a wide CD today, single today from. Oh, that's so cool from eBay. Have you noticed how expensive CDs got lately?
CD's gonna end up being like vinyl. Vinyl is coming back. Like it's even cassettes. Like artists are releasing cassettes again. They're releasing all of them. The only thing they're not doing is 8 tracks.
I got a couple of 8 tracks, but I don't even know if I have the 8-track player. And so my parents, being, me and the age that I am, I remember when we first got an 8-track, we were like, this is so cool. So that I kept pressing all the buttons, and my mother's like, Trisha, stop that. You're gonna break it. And I kept pressing all the buttons. Look, mom. I think I did end up breaking it, but I don't know. My parents always had the coolest gadgets. I think that's what I get it from. They always had the latest and greatest stuff. So I was like, we got an 8-track. We're going up in the world. It is so funny. If I could find old pictures of my childhood, I was just like, I remember that 8-track. It was like in the late 70s. I was like probably around 5 or 6 or something. But I remember being fascinated with this thing. I was like, look. So to go back to the poll, do you guys think this is the last King of Popcorn period? 15% says yes and 85% no. Thank God, because I hope you guys are right on that one. I was like, it's the last? It's the last.
I guess we gotta also. We just gotta hear from them. Like,
true.
I was just like, I picked up on the wording, and then you picked up on it too. I was like, okay,
right. Well, listen, if you can get me an extra pillow, but if you can't understand, because it's gonna mess up with your luggage. But if you can get me an extra pillow, that'd be great.
Y'all hear that?
If you can't get the extra pillow, I get it because it's gonna mess up your stuff. But if you can get it, Tori, just send it to me. I was like, they got a whole pillow. They got a pillow. I hate John. He's so good at seducing people. I'm like,
I'm gonna have to ask somebody for a pillow too.
Oh, that's true. Do you know anybody who's gonna be there?
I don't know if I can say.
If anyone's going to this popcorn thingy, anybody.
Well, I do know some. They publicly said it. Like 3 people.
The one person that said it publicly is not going to give me that pillow. They're a collector.
But I don't know if these. Well, oh, wait a minute. Probably not. Dang. Well,
you already know the only person that said it publicly was Hector.
We just gotta hope that there's another one for us.
Wait, but they never had a pillow.
Who knows? Maybe they'll finally give us the popcorn bucket next time. Because I've been waiting for like a hard,
I do get that. Hell yeah! Like my favorite is the cereal box one. Wait, you never got the cereal box one, right?
Yeah, I have it. I got it from when I went last year. I even kept the
August one. Okay.
They came a long way. You remember the first ones where it's a regular popcorn bucket and then a sticker of Michael?
I still have that.
I don't think I have mine anymore, but
hold on. Let me see if I could grab it without taking my Xbox down. That was funny. So now the new one is this, but it's like permanent.
Let me see.
I don't have the new one. Somebody was going to send it to me, but it didn't work out.
Yes, that one. You still have the cookies?
Yeah, I have so many containers in here.
I think I had to throw mine out. It was just like a lot. I'm so mad. That's so cool. You still got it.
Wait till there's a whole section of the house changing, all because I went to King of Popcorn. Like, it's so funny how you like, oh, this cookie got broken. Dang, yo. We were fighting for these cookies. Like,
Leah.
What?
They came a long way.
Wait, and that was the most expensive one. That was $800.
What? But I would say it probably was the most from the two that I went to. It had to be the most like intimate because it was so small. Like it was the very first one. It wasn't a whole lot of people. Prince and John were there, and there might have been someone else there, but I think they did. Like I swear, I was like, I know they was there. But
it was like it was the most money, but that might have been the most intimate one. That's what we got to like really talk. And you know what I found it interesting? Like as Prince was talking to us, everyone you could just tell everyone respect the situation. No phones, no nothing. Everybody was just chill and just listening. Right. We had a good time. I was like, oh, like it's so crazy. Like Prince is that person. Like I don't know him personally, but he always feels like a familiar friend. It's so weird.
Yes.
I'm really old enough to be Prince's mama, and I'm like, he just feels like such a chill, well-rounded person. Like he's just so dope. Like, and everyone who's met Michael and Prince say that for sure. That's definitely some of like Michael's essence. Like for real. I get that though. He's like he really appreciates the fans. So it's just like I wish I could do more for the organization, but I think like once I get my life right, I could do more once I get my life right. You know what I'm saying? Like no one saw all this nonsense happening, the outcomes of whatever I'd rather not get into right now. Like we never saw all this happening, which messed a lot of stuff up in real life. So you know, it's a whole bunch of things messing up the economy. It's not one thing, it's a bunch of things. I sent cards to Hillary and put John, Betsy. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Betsy. Betsy is like part of like so many things with Hill Los Angeles. Shout out to Tim. Who's that photographer, the new guy?
Williams.
Well, yeah.
Is his name William?
Molly, everyone.
Oh, Molly. And then I think they have another friend. What's her name?
Oh, yeah. The one.
Katie?
Think so. Yes.
They're all so nice and like they remember people. Like they remember you. Even the people that do the merch, because I remember
yes,
I went to King of Popcorn and then I went to This Is Thriller. I don't think I remembered the guy, but he was like, I remember you from the King of Popcorn. I said, what?
Security always remembers me. I hope that's for good reasons.
Oh.
It's like security. Am I on the list? That's the one who hugged Taj. Watch that one.
Who ran up and
listen, y'all know how I feel about Taj. We're done. Like, or just the 3T brothers in general. I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, put some respect on their name and legacy. That's all I'm gonna say. But you have any closing thoughts? Anything on your mind as you reveal next week where you're going to be or not be? I can't wait to see where all y'all going to be. All I could figure out is everyone's not all going to be in the same places. That's all I was able to figure out.
Yeah, I did notice because I did a poll. It looks like I'm gonna start from the small. It looks like I got the least amount of responses for Vegas, and I think that's because of the Gary thing, and then King of Popcorn, and the most was and then it went I think Gary, and then the most was like celebrating on their own, or like doing, I don't know whether that's an online event or maybe you have an at-home tradition you do. Some people get a cake or they might watch his short films all day. But yeah, it's looking like Gary is up there. And then Vegas is typically where a lot of people go. And we'll see. Maybe this post will make kick people in the high gear to buy some King of Popcorn tickets. Because it is a donation.
Yeah. It's a tax write-off. Unless you're from another country. It's a tax write-off for the United States. I'll be honest, I think I'm the biggest wild card. Like I legitimately was like, oh, I'm definitely doing this to like, I don't know. Like I don't know if I'm doing anything now. If I can't do an in-person event, then I'll just come online. I just don't know what to do because we already did a watch party for the King of Popcorn movie, so I don't want to do that again.
Oh, we already did a watch party of Great Pop. I think it was on my channel. So,
you know what I forgot to say, and I meant to put a slide, but fine.
What was it?
Did you see that nonsense with that freaking Prince movie coming out on Michael's birthday? So now they're trying to change it to the 28th. I actually went on their timeline. I was like, oh, really, on Michael's birthday? Like, what are we doing?
Prince movie?
Yeah, some Prince movies coming out literally on Michael's birthday. Well, now, like I said, they changed the date. Maybe because I was like, are y'all being stupid?
Let me see.
I'm signing the times. I was like, so then I said, well, maybe it's the anniversary movie. No, just someone being messy. Let me see. Prince.
Let's see when this album came out. No, it came out in March.
That's what I'm saying. They were being shady. Yeah, Prince, Sign of the Time in IMAX. And like I said, they did change the date to the day before, but I literally went on that page and I was like, oh, on Michael Jackson's day, on his birthday. Like I was just like, so some girl said something smart, but I was just like, that is just shady. You could have put The Wiz in freaking IMAX on Michael Jackson's birthday.
Right.
What are you talking about?
It's still saying, let me see what it says. Why is it still saying the 29th?
Some places change to the 20th.
Oh.
Some.
That's still shady though. Like
very shady.
We never do that. We never do that to Prince. I mean, if anything, Prince, the block party thing that Spike Lee would do, he brought Prince in because he used to do wasn't it separate?
It was separate. I don't know what that was about. So I got to that party stupid late. I said, oh, I cannot listen. To the purple people out there, I will let you know Prince, the artist, is an amazing artist, but he is not my cup of tea. I like some of the songs, but I don't know. Like, so I don't understand how Michael Jackson and Prince was in the same party on Michael Jackson's birthday week. What?
I feel like they're always doing Prince stuff around Michael time. And it's like
it's not the same.
Why?
Like some people like think Prince is better than Michael. That's fine. I don't care. But it's just not the same. It's like Peacemaker versus Superman. It's not the same. They're in the same universe, but it's not the same. It's like, oh hell no. But that's exactly what it feels like. So Superman is Michael and Peacemaker is Prince. No shade to Prince people, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like he's ratchet compared to Michael. I can't do it. I can't.
They have a different vibe. Like I think what it is they're both unique people and artists and stuff, and they're both like musical geniuses. Like he played, what is it, 20 something instruments, and Michael did all of the above. He did all type of stuff. So I think that's why they try to do that. And they both were like really well known for the 80s. But aside from that, genre wise,
even sonically, I can't rock with it. Prince has some songs I'm like, okay, that's cool, like Purple Rain and Let's Go Crazy. There's a couple. This is what Doves Cries. Like some of those songs is legitimately like I can rock with it. But then like the B-roll stuff, bro, no, it's not for me. I'm sorry, man. It just makes me not. It's like the thoughts that come in my head are so different from like the thoughts when Michael's music played. Just not work for me at all. So I'm like, why? So when I went to the Spike Lee party, I got there stupid late. Like the party was almost over, and it still was a lot of Prince music. I was like, bruh. Like I mean, some people legitimately do like Prince better. Fine, I don't care. Apples, tomatoes, whatever you like, it's still fruit. But no. It's just not for me. But I know for a fact a nice chunk of the fandom do like them both equally. It's just not. I said, hell no. So I was gonna be a smart ass and show up to the movie as Michael Jackson, but I'm like, no, some idiot might just think I got him confused or something. Yeah, I know a lot of people that love Prince. It's just not for me. Maybe because I was a little kid, and so most of his music was banned from me listening to. My parents wouldn't even let me listen to him. And then when I got older, his stuff got even more freakier. So I was just like, it's a different vibe. If I want to be like a stripper for the night, sure, grab Prince. But nah, like Michael, you can just chill, do a two-step. I don't know. It's just a different vibe. It's also as if they kept the rival. Yeah, but this is so disrespectful.
Yes.
It's literally Michael Jackson Day. It's literally. What are we doing? Like you already had this mid rollout for the Wiz, and I'm like, if you were gonna pull like something to honor him, actually the Wiz could have came out that day. Like, oh God. These are times I kind of wish I did work for these, like in this realm. I'd have been like, oh yeah, let's release, the Wiz for Michael's birthday. So that'd be a fun thing to do. We could have a fan meetup. Could you imagine having a fan meetup on Michael's birthday? So that means if you can't afford any of these events, go to your local theater. We got you covered. We'll give out posters. You know what I'm saying? Dress up like your favorite character. Ease on down. Get some Nathan hot dogs. If you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that could have even been a fun like Nathan pop-up shop. Because then when people are like, why Nathan hot dogs? Watch the movie. You'll get it in a minute. It was mad disrespectful. I was like, man, I thought his fans were going to fight me for what I wrote. I mean, I wasn't being mean. I was just stating the obvious. They weren't being mean, by the way. But it's weird. Prince fans are a little too intense for MJ fans. You can feel it. Yes. Like they're nice people, but it's just like, it's like hypersexualized for me. And I'm like, nah, dude, I didn't come here for this. I came just to vibe out.
I know a lady, like Prince fans do not, everything purple. They do not play. I knew a lady who was like a mega Prince fan. And when she passed, it had to be the best looking obituary I've ever seen because it was in the Purple Rain theme. Like the font was that exact font. I don't know who did it. It was a purple obituary. It was spot on. I was like, oh my goodness. If she could see this. I was like, I'm mad she can't be here because she can't see this. Yeah. But they do not play. That purple, they will wear that purple down. They do not play.
like financially, Prince and Michael parties being together financially makes sense. Like I'll give Spike Lee his credit in terms of it's a lot to get a block party because you have to get permits, you got to get sponsorships, you got to get through all this stuff. So if you put them together, you have to do this one time instead of twice. But I just feel like, nah, man, they too different of artists. The only thing they have in common, they're both black men, and they both were like dominating in the 80s. That's all I got for you. Oh, and I mean, they both have good music, but it's just still different. It's just too different for me. I was like, no. Like, you gonna mix people together. You could put Janet and Michael, not Michael and Prince. No. I
don't know why they do that.
I think they were testing the waters, but my opinion for the 5 minutes I was there, just kidding, I was there for an hour. It was just too much Prince for me. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I've gone to a Prince and Michael party in Harlem. I swear to God, I let it rock for like an hour, and then I left because my family live in Harlem. So I just went to my freaking family house. I couldn't take it anymore. I said, I can't do it. And I said, I'm going to be right back. I really was going to come back. And then I was like, nah, I didn't like how I felt. So I left and never came back. So no, it's just not my vibe. I remember when Spike Lee changed it. It was after, ooh, okay. All of a sudden he started rolling.
Wait.
Oh. Fierce. But you know what I find interesting about, I'll leave everything alone because I really do like Spike Lee. So I'm just going, out of respect for someone that I like, I'll leave it alone. But you ain't lying, Lena. You ain't lying. Did you ever meet Siggy and Ron? Yeah, I met both. I met Siggy at the, what's that party called? Thriller Nights. And I think you met Siggy too, right?
No, I almost did. But he had to leave. He was in Vegas. Some of the fans did. He was there for the Sapphire celebration. And I don't know what happened. He had to leave or something like that. But pretty, like, a big portion of the family was there. Like the grandkids and all, like, great grandkids. I was like, wait a minute. But I hope I can meet him. I'm gonna be like, what's up, Dedrick? If you know, you know.
Funny. That was one of my favorite watch parties to do, period.
I'm gonna go up to him like, is your name Dedrick?
That was one of my favorites. That was so fun.
I'm so mad. He could have went far, but
that was a big slip up. Plus, my opinion, I think his clue was too easy. Like, I felt, come on, now, you being funny, bro? Like, come on.
I think they should bring back another one, like
another hidden gem, like, so yeah, or a Jackson who doesn't look like a Jackson. I thought Siggy was in the spotlight enough, but then apparently not. But yeah, pick someone that's not in the spotlight for real and let that person be it.
I'm gonna have to suggest one of Marlon's kids.
Okay.
Or I don't know though, because Randy Jr. looks a lot like his mom. Maybe Randy Jr. But the only thing is that he does production and stuff for like ABC and all that. So I don't know if anybody knows him behind the scenes.
Right.
Also, maybe one of Jermaine's kids, like one of the ones that's low key, like
yeah,
Jordan or Jamie. Maybe even Jeremy.
We need a do-over for the Jacksons because y'all did them dirty with that clue. I'm like, come on, they would have figured that out. Come on now.
Yeah.
Hold on, I had something starred.
Maybe when one of them great grandchildren get older.
Yeah.
Royal? Let me stop. Royal, like, I don't want no parts. I can see him. I already see it.
You know, I might be able to do that. Let's say we do a live. Maybe realistically Saturday, keeping it real with you. But that would be fun because I have so many birthday vlogs.
Yo, we could. Cause we got the Vegas ones. We got
Oh, actually, I should air stuff I never air. How about that Vegas birthday I never aired?
the Sapphire one. Yeah. We could do that.
Like, never aired.
You could show like how Gary used to be. Oh man.
Lee, that's a good idea.
I did that 2-parter vlog because the Sapphire celebration one was crazy. Each one was like 30 minutes.
What?
Yes, because the first one I was like going over like all the places that we were going, and every time we would go through the immersive experience, I kept recording like get everybody's like reactions and stuff. And the second one was the actual birthday event. That's what it was. Trish, your mic not set up. Your mic not set up. I can hear you, but I can't hear you.
That's so weird.
I can hear you now. You in the room? Yeah, it sounded like you was far away.
Oh, you know why? Because the other mic's probably not hooked up. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not on my mic. Hilarious. Well, at least y'all heard me. My mic's not hooked up. Oh, I had to like step off, y'all. Sorry. I had a lot of water. It's like, bruh. All right, that's a good plan B because I was like, man, I can't show what they're gonna show for this is the King of Popcorn. I said we did that one already. That might work. If I can find an old footage, I'd have been like, this is a whole bunch of stuff we've never aired.
Do you have any of the old Block Party ones?
Yeah, but the copyright music's insane. So when I did the opening today, it was that for a reason. Everything had copyright music issues in it. So I'm like, oh
no, yeah, they probably because they're playing primarily
Michael Jackson the whole time. I was like, oh no, I can't air any of this. And then because we were in such a small proximity of like the house, you'll see the same people over and over and over again. So I might forget it. Like it's not that deep. Yeah. We did. Did y'all say a promoter for Gary's show? Oh, we thought it was. I thought either he was a promoter or the actual person in it, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I think he was just sharing that in a tweet.
Got you. As much as I do lives, why are we still making these mistakes? All right, y'all, we are over 3 hours. And I actually have something to do today. 2 things, including work. Well, actually 3 things if you include work. But thank y'all, man. I was not expecting this many people this late at all. But it means half of y'all probably on vacation. I was like, wait, what is everybody still doing out?
Probably. Yeah, folks are saying, oh yeah, I'm going to Gary now. I'm like, hold on. Y'all Michael celebration starting already?
Oh, I think I saw someone's driving as we speak. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, if you're driving there, probably the will depend on where you come from. Or I know some people do like Vegas, they get there early.
Yeah.
I remember one time I ain't done it ever again since. Like now I do like get there day before type stuff. One time I got there maybe a day or 2 before the event stuff started. I was so bored. It was like,
if I could afford it, I do prefer coming the day before because you could just sleep, rest. I like to take long baths. I don't know why I'm obsessed with baths, but I am. Just make sure you bring your own clean it up, make sure it's clean, clean, clean. And then but I used to come the day of. So I always look tired and stressed out. And the one time I did not look tired and stressed out is the one that I never aired because we came the day before. I was like, actually, that's I was like, I was asleep. I had my own room. I was like, oh my gosh, good rest. But you know, you gotta do what's in your budget. Like people always say, well, what MJ events should you do? You should do the events that's in your budget. Now, if money's not an issue, I'll let Tori go. If money's not the issue, how would you plan out your Michael Jackson weekend if money's not an issue?
Like the perfect Michael Jackson weekend?
Well, particularly with this year's setup.
Maybe like the way I did last year, where we did like a few of us were able to do like Vegas to LA. And I know I think like you said, maybe Gary to LA, because you could probably do like you couldn't drive, you would have to do a flight, but Vegas to LA, we did like a road trip. It was like 4 hours. So we did Vegas, and then we went to King of Popcorn. That was fun.
I agree, but it's so crazy. We don't even know if there'll be a King of Popcorn. Listen, I hope it's not the last. And if they right, and if you only had to do one King of Popcorn a year, then just make it August, right?
I would say, yeah. That way, people in the way they did it this year was really accessible, because even if someone, let's say, okay, they do Vegas to LA. Normally they do King of Popcorns on a Saturday, but I think they knew that the day before that Saturday, it was Michael's birthday, and they wanted to probably give people like an extra day to travel and stuff. So that was cool that they did it that way. And then with Gary, it's the 29th and 30th? I think. Well,
that is going to make things tight for y'all. For those, I don't know if anybody's doing Gary and King of Popcorn. Y'all gotta be on point. I don't know, like I don't even know what I don't even know what sisters are going. It's funny, like, so I'm not the only sister who's having issues, and like some people's flights got messed up. I was just like, yo, I'm so done with this year. I won't know until the actual events where my sisters are. Are they all together? Are they separated? Who made it? Who didn't make it? I know for a fact there's issues, like big issues. It is what it is. So I think half are with me, the other half are God knows where. So it is what it is. But I'm excited though. I'm like, whether you're gonna be in Vegas, Gary, whoever else we have, Cali, or all, if I dare someone to be in all the above. But you can't be in all the above. You know that, right? You could do Michael Jackson's birthday in Vegas. You could then go to Gary for the 30th, and then you fly to. I dare someone to be in all three. I dare y'all.
You could.
You could. You could.
You know what? No.
If money wasn't an issue, I would be going places, hit up all the events. Like, yeah, I probably would do. Vegas is tricky because we've been there before, but I don't know. I think I would still do Vegas because I was like, well, I really want to see the brothers, so I just go on the 30th. Now, if you don't want to miss the whole Gary experience and money's not an object, then you would do Gary, Indiana, both days, then King of Popcorn, and then fly to Connecticut because the Jacksons will be in Connecticut on Monday. Oh, I didn't put that out? I think I did. No?
I must have missed it.
Right. Yeah. They are, this thing is tweaking so bad. So I put up the brothers and look what it did. There we go. Yeah.
I did see this.
This is, it's not free, but it's very affordable. It's like close to free. So
you know what? No. Let's see something.
I'm gonna say if I had money, then yes. I like Connecticut. Actually, I have family in Connecticut. I was actually just in Connecticut the other day for that birthday party for my family member. I was like, "What up?"
They put the Gary, Indiana block party on here. Oh my gosh.
Do I have any travel plans for the biopic? We're manifesting that we're no longer struggling.
Right.
I wouldn't mind being in LA just to be there. Because one, MJ Fangirl's there, Dexter's out there, so we have at least 2 friends out there. I actually got family out there. You know, I've never seen my family in Cali, even though my family's from Cali. So, yeah. But it's funny, my Cali family always comes here. I see them when they're here, but I never see them when I'm there. But the point is, I see my family. Because I was like, oh, Cali's easy. I could do like Disney. I could do so much more than Michael if I was just stuck in Cali for like a week. No plans on the biopic. We got the impression that more likely they're not going to be focusing on fans, but maybe influencers, but not Michael Jackson influencers. I hope that's wrong, but it tracks. I was like, I don't know what they're going to do with the YouTubers or people in social space or even the fans. Like when Melanie was alive, she was able to hook up the fans like us that would just always be around. And I mean, that's the one thing I'm like, yo, that was dope because she knew who was part of the ecosystem. If you were part of the ecosystem, you would get a special ticket. But I don't know. Do you have plans for the biopic for traveling?
I'm praying, like we've been saying. I'm praying for like a fan premiere, like how the estate did those viewings, like early viewings of like the Thriller 40 documentary or whatever. But like, of course, take it to the next level, for real. Like it has to be. I'm talking about a big red carpet event, like premiere event. Like give us our own little premiere event. Because the way we've been so patient, people are still supporting it, and constantly posting about it, even when it feels like we're not getting anything. Even though we still using that one picture of Jafar.
Right.
We ain't got a movie poster or nothing. We still talk about it. The minute we mentioned the biopic, we on that topic for like 30 minutes to an hour. So
you know what though? The minimum, I agree with you, Tori. I really would prefer like a real fan event, like Step and Repeat. But minimum should be a fan event. So you guys know I've been in the movies the whole entire summer. So we have regular movies and fan events. So a fan event, you get a free gift that's exclusive to that event, and like access to the merch first. So if there's special popcorn buckets and cups, which there better be, that would be released on that day. Minimum that should be, so usually it'll be like an exclusive poster. Like I have keychains and I got, where's my Freaky Friday bracelet? That was funny. I wasn't even I wasn't even at that event, but I was. Yo, long story. Yo, me and these movie theaters were funny this year. So you'll get something that's only exclusive to this. So, like for Superman, we got a special comic book, and then people were selling a comic book for like $50. So the point is, that should be the minimum they should do. And then us as fans could figure out, all right, boom, we'll meet at this one in Cali, or we'll meet at this one in New York, blah, 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 blah. Now, if they do something like really special, that would be nice. That would be nice. But minimum a fan event. Like, and the tickets are usually like $10 more or $5 to $10 more than a normal admission, but you're usually the first group to see it first. Like it's still special. I usually do superhero fan events. Even though I didn't go to Freakier Friday event, I got the gift anyway. But yeah. And I like what's her face? Sweet Boom. She had like special popcorn buckets that Chat GPT mocked up. That was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. An advantage, and another advantage of having a fan event, like everywhere, how they do for regular movies, it allows the person to experience something special in their own state. So if they can't afford to fly out to where it is, you still have something in your area. Does that make sense? Because I was like, y'all can afford to do that. Minimum. Like, and then I'm just going to throw it out there because I just want to throw it out there. There's somebody that I think that would be really special to highlight some red carpet events, just in case you guys just came in. She goes by the name of MJ Fangirl. MJ Fangirl's worth ethic and like overall production is of a high caliber of a YouTuber, and I think you should highly recommend her. She was doing content in the pandemic. Like, she just changed the energy of Michael Jackson for the better. And I'm like, it would be nice that someone that works as hard as MJ Fangirl gets to represent in that way. And plus, she lives in California already, so this is not like a big stretch here. So I'm putting a bid for MJ Fangirl. I'm sure a lot of us would agree she'd be a great person to represent the fandom in the, you know, in that region.
I feel like when she interviewed, she asked a lot of clear questions, straight to the point, not like long-winded or anything like that. And then there's also like depth to it, and I feel like she's been in the game long enough and she understands, you know, the types of questions that people really want to hear, instead of like, because sometimes you get it, like, especially around like Michael Jackson things, it's the same questions. Like, even when he would get interviewed, it's the same questions, or they would disrespect him. And it's like, can y'all ask him about, okay, what's your writing process? Okay, how do you get inspired? What is a recording process like for you? You know, like, no one ever asked him about his art. And I feel like she could ask questions like that, you know, if she was ever like given the chance to do the red carpet interviews. That would be super cool.
Yeah. I'm like, she's literally there. And what I like about what she does, like, remember when we went to like, well, you haven't gone, but when they did like the Thriller nights and stuff, she was one of the first people that was edited. Like, she was done. And I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Her worth ethic is like nothing I've ever seen. Like, that's no cap. You know, like, I'm not glazing on her. Like, this is the real deal. Like, because it's like, I have a couple of people in mind that would be great, but I'm talking about like, from like, her turnover is quick, her questions are good, she's been in the game, she inspires, she builds community, she's changed the energy of Michael Jackson, she inspires some of us to stay in the game or get into the game. Like, my vote is MJ Fangirl for red carpet premieres. There's a couple, if you want other names, then then we'll talk on, let us know. I got a couple other YouTubers too. But in terms of turnaround, her and the guy, the German guy, Mike, German in Venice, their turnarounds are so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, wait, we just like they'd be cracking me up. Like, we'll leave the event 5 in the morning.
Boom.
Up at like 7 in the morning. I'm like, we just left. I was like, I can't wait to get on that level when I could turn around that quick. Yeah, she interviewed Vincent Patterson, and he got to see Jafar perform for the Vic. Yeah. She just did one with Big Al, and I love the last question she asked him about what do you want people to know, to remember Michael by? Like, what is that one thing? You know, and it made him even stop and think, go, that's a good question, you know? I'm sure that's not the exact way she said it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, she made him say, hey, that's a good question. They never asked Mike why he wrote on furniture. No. Did Michael write on furniture?
I could probably see him doing that. Michael took notes and wrote on everything.
Yeah, I think by default she should be the one. Again, mainly because she lives in LA and she has a good work ethic and good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, what the? And I think if she would have better opportunities, it would also help her channel grow. You know, like she. That's my pick for the red carpet premieres. Hands freaking down. Do you have any other votes for people for red carpet?
Maybe you.
You know, it's funny. I would vote for you. I love how you interview.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm good for, like, if I was to ever pick me, it's to like interact with the fans in the crowd. I love interacting with the fans, like really love.
Maybe you could be like the fan.
But
you could be like the interviewer for the fans. Like, oh, what are you excited for this movie?
I'm doing that. Like in New York, that's all I do. I always want to know who's in the crowd. Like, listen, y'all, I've always said the fan community is insanely impressive. Because some of y'all I met Leah when she was like literally a kid, like she's still like in high school or something. Like, I find it so fascinating, the diversity and the age range of Michael Jackson fans, and to see everyone grow up and glow up. And, you know, some of us are even getting pretty wrinkles, but you know, it's cool. Like, it's so cool to like see like the commitment. So I've actually gotten very fascinated with the fans of Michael Jackson, like, because they're everything. They're the reason why any of this is possible, you know, because it's just like, oh yeah, Joey, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like he also pays attention to detail. Like, even like when I would watch his concert watch parties, his memory of the concerts was insane.
Impressive.
I was like, what in the world?
That was like, that's so cool. I'm trying to think who else in the Hector Bajor, if you need somebody from Europe.
Mm-hmm.
His stuff is top tier as well. There's a couple of people I'm like, if you want to get some opportunities, I got some names for you. So we got Mike, MJ Fangirl, Joey, Hector, Tori from Invincible Jacksons, Jen, the fighter. She's advocating. She reminds me of like Melanie with the like how she advocates. Joey, thank y'all. We'll see, because I mean, the last time they did something for like people was like influencers, but like they were like kind of from the community, or they made one post, and I'm like, that's interesting.
Oh, you're talking about the estate?
Yeah, remember from like the Sapphire birthday? And I was just like,
yeah. One of them was a dancer, and he might have danced to Michael's music in a couple TikToks or something. They blew up. They caught wind of it, or probably like reposted it and stuff on Instagram. And then I think he got invited as well as his friends. But you could tell that they weren't and like, you know, they probably appreciated Michael's music, but it wasn't like
right, like how we
the
do.
ones who spend day and night and stuff doing it, you know.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, happy for them, but it was just like it would have been nice, like for someone that like they eat and sleep the legacy, they put in the time and the work, like the Tonays and the Vernay and Ryan. Like, there's some people like they've been doing this forever. Like, it'd just be nice they get recognized for their efforts.
Yeah, I even watched the vlog, and I think it kind of just seemed like a Vegas trip vlog. Like it didn't seem like, oh yeah, like, you know,
Right, like we're celebrating Michael Jackson's legacy. It's like, oh, we're in Vegas and we're so happily in Michael's birthday. And I'm like, wait, what? All right. Well, I mean, to each his own, like that's their blessing, but it would be nice if you went more direction of the people. I would even say for Renee, I love her voice. She knows his legacy. Like, look at she spent her whole summer with her husband doing an exhibit in freaking, Jersey. That's a big deal.
Right.
I was like, no, we kind of know who the key people are. Like, collectively, we can get some names to them. Like, what are we doing? For the real fans, yeah. That's when Melanie was alive, she knew who she would get those little perks here and there because she knew the ecosystem. Yes, Jennifer Jackson. Yeah, she be doing her thing. As a matter of fact, Jim been doing like a lot of like things behind the scenes, and I'm like, oh, that's, of course she knows how this works because she watched Melanie when she was younger. So, like people that will probably carry Michael's legacy are people like Tori and Jen, of course, MJ Fangirl. Like they gotta like pay attention to those kind of people too, because I'm like, you're not even monetized yet, Tori. You're doing this 100% for free. If you're gonna like pay for people's hotels and flights and tickets and stuff, then choose the people that are getting legitly nothing and still doing the work anyway. You feel me? Am I wrong on this? Oh, heck yeah. My boy Red, thank you. Hell yeah. Red from freaking England.
Represent for Europe.
Yeah. Because Mike, even though he's in Cali, he represents for Germany / Cali. We also have MJ Fangirl Cali. We also have them girls from the Canadian girls. Remember? There's some people they need to like pay attention to.
Was it the 2 black girls we met at?
Yes, from Canada.
Jamila and oh my god, I can't remember.
Oh, SJ and Connor.
Oh yeah,
Connor would be great. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm sure they're not paying enough of us no mind, but if you guys are 3 hours and 37 minutes into this live, it would be nice. The economy is tough and we need help financially. They say we got your tickets, because I know when we did stuff. So I worked for Avid once. Avid paid for everything for us to get to Vegas. They paid for our flights. We got allowance like a couple $100 for our, to spend. And it was really cool. It was really, really cool. That was the first time I went to Vegas. Like, shout out to Avid. And that was because, we did good work, and they picked us to represent their brand. It was awesome. Oh, listen, wait till y'all see my video for my popcorn buckets. Right now, there's a bunch in the hallway because we ran out of space. But if they better do Michael Jackson buckets right. We need a traditional bucket because you always want something that can fit a bucket within buckets. Then you need something like, I think Sweet Boom had some good ideas. She had one that was made out of a foot and a sock. Y'all gotta bring it. Fedora hat. A fedora hat bucket? Y'all better bring it. So far, my favorite popcorn bucket is actually the Freaky Your Friday one. That thing is so cool.
Where did you get it from?
I got it from AMC, but the bad news is someone else wanted it, and now I can't find them at all. They never thought it would be popular. Come on, fucking Lindsay Lohan, duh. I always say the Freakier Friday is definitely one of my favorites. I like the Superman one here too.
That is, wait, I'm looking at it now. That is so cool. So the popcorn bucket is a drink.
Right.
And the cup is the pop.
Let me just turn it off because I never have pants on. I can get it. I know.
Wow. That's genius. They're getting real good with these popcorn buckets.
I thought it was going to be easy to get it. It was kind of like attached to something. All right. So this is the cup. Because I figure if you're going to do a Michael Jackson thing, you want to be like unique. So Freaky Your Friday kind of got it right. So this is the popcorn. This is where the popcorn goes. And this is the actual cup. So cute. And then I also like this one from Papa Smurf.
Ooh.
So cute. I love all my buckets.
Wait, is that the new Smurf one?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, when does that come out?
Oh, it came out already. Low key is trash.
No, because somebody from Cobra Kai voices one of the characters.
I saw it for free with my friend Lena, and I was just like, "Oh, I dodged a bullet on this one." And I'm like, I love the Smurfs. I was like, it's actually a Michael Jackson Smurf reference. Does anybody know what that reference is? I can pull it up. But I was like, it's bad when the kids ain't laughing. I said, ouch. I was like, oh, this is not good.
Dang it.
The music was great. Rihanna was doing some of the vocals. That's the best part was the music. And that's it. I was like, no. Of course, this picture is not available. There's a picture with Michael Jackson wearing a Smurf shirt with like a
yes
jacket. Oh, I found it. Here it goes.
Paris has it now.
So let me find it. Michael Jackson. So that is the Michael Jackson Smurf connection. I don't know why I know all this random dumb stuff, but I just do.
But Michael Jackson is everywhere.
So
she has his shirt.
Paris has that shirt?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if she has like a replica of it, or if she kept his. But
that's cool. Shut up. No, seriously?
Were y'all friends?
Shoot, I love her music, her movie. On and on and on and on. The first movie is more likely ending after. Listen, did you guys hear there might be a chance it might be one part again?
Yeah.
I was going to bring that up, but I couldn't find. I have a picture of it, but I couldn't find an article. Michael,
I'm nervous overall about everything.
Biopic. One part movie.
Can they tell us something? Like, Graham King, put your phone up and tell me something. Press record. You ain't even gotta edit it. Just post something. Jafar.
Oh, that was fake. Okay. All right.
Jafar Jeremiah Jackson, where are you?
He can't say anything. I know he probably Aggie. Like, well, how y'all go from it's rap to like, oh, we gotta reshoot. Oh, it's a different story. I know everyone's aggravated at this point.
Somebody. John Brank, I say his name wrong all the time. Say something. What happened to all them TikToks you was doing, brother? Put the phone back up on portrait mode and get recording. I'm tired.
I'm sure. Well, as soon as we hear anything from the estate or Lionsgate or Jafar or anybody, we will have a live in real time. Yeah, if Nisha is gonna put up the biopic, and I'm like, well, I can't find a source about the one part thing, so I left it alone.
Give me a crumb or something. Can I get like a preview? Can they fake some leaks again?
Listen,
give me something.
As long as this is right, that's my only concern. Because after that, there has been some misses with Michael Jackson. We got to get this right. I think
good. I'm glad they're still talking about it because it should be talked about.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to be one part. I'm fine with one part with a 3-hour max. The longest movie I've ever seen was 4 hours. It was Justice League Snyder's cut. I fell asleep, bro. It was just too long. So I was like, dang, I don't know. We text all the time. We are going to work on housing home. That's so cool. Tell her I really enjoyed the movie.
So that commercial was true when she said, when I became a mother, I said, wait, hold on. She having a child? She had a child?
Freaky Friday came out, I believe, in 2001. That was over 20 years ago. So even if she was like, let's say 18, because sometimes they're younger than what they are, she still, like time has passed. Like it's crazy. I still see her like as a kid, but she's grown up.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you something, Leah? Does she still have her freckles?
She looked great in the movie, that's for sure. I really like the movie. Like some people, like I only heard like really one bad review, but I was just like, ugh. I'm so over people just hating on it to hate stuff. Our theater was cracking up on the floor. If you guys are going to see Freakier Friday, make sure you watch part 1. It's so funny how some of that stuff is connected. I was like, so funny. All right. So, she put in the work though. She put in the work. Like we've known her forever, and then it's like now she's grown.
Yeah.
All right. We're almost at 4 hours. Seriously, I have to go to bed. But I will see you guys. Hopefully I will see you at a New York or New Jersey event. I won't have answers professionally until Thursday, like what I can and cannot do. Because, for some reason, we having weird luck with my team. But, if I can't go, I can't go. It is what it is. Like, these are not real problems, right?
They are real problems.
Nah, I can't get mad anymore. Like, I'm around, like, people with real problems now. I'll be like, nah, just be good. It's all good. I get to do, like, last Michael Jackson birthday. Where were we? Last Michael Jackson birthday? Oh, we were at the house.
Popcorn?
We were at the house. Right? So, these are not, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
good and grateful, to be honest.
Okay, so she still got her freckles. I think it might just be her makeup. I said, wait a minute. I didn't know if when it went away when she got older or something.
Mm-mm. No, it's his signature beauty. All right. Anybody else? Oh, safe travels. Oh, and special thanks. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the best super chat night ever to everybody that got me one step closer to the Kingvention ticket. Holla. I'm here for it. Hold on. Good night. I'll probably see y'all again, keeping it real. I'll probably see you this weekend, like keeping it real. Bye, y'all. And thank you, Tori, for jumping in. Woo-woo.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you for watching this live or replay. Make sure you sub to this channel to get more content like this. Don't forget to like the video, share, and I will see you guys real soon.